loud though. I don't know if you need to like check levels or something, but I can usually be pretty loud.
If you're a loud talker, maybe just give another inch.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Again, if I had a nickel, yeah.
Welcome to the Pitch It Movie Podcast.
There we go. So that's what happens.
God bless.
This comes without warning.
Welcome to the Pitch It Movie Podcast.
Sorry,
I'm Peter Bune.
I'm Sean King.
I'm Will Puntarich.
And it's like Halloween season. And today we're with a special guest. Who is the secret special guest? Who are you, secret special guest?
My name is Eric Striffler.
What's up,
I'm
Eric?
super secret.
He's
special.
Captain Spooky in my book.
Captain Spooky.
In my phone, he's in my phone as Strifftophobia. No joke. You are in my phone as Strifftophobia.
I hate that so much.
Why do you
Thank
hate that? It's
That's
perfect
a pretty
for you.
dope nickname.
Strifftophobia?
It's longer than my name. Is that a nickname?
Now's your chance to brag about yourself and tell us what you do, man. Tell everybody.
Wait, can
all
I
the
open this
listeners.
up and
I was
just
going to
say...
say, honestly, I would
You have
feel
a
more
huge
comfortable
fan.
if Will
Will,
would
okay.
say
I wanna-
something, and
I-
I can just
okay.
comment
Because
on it. I don't want to talk about myself.
I'm a fanboy.
No, we call him a Strifftomaniac.
Oh, good. I like that.
We have a jar where every time he mentions your name,
You put in $1?
and
It's
like,
$1.
Do I get that?
They're
We're
up to
all
15
going to
jars,
Halloween
man.
That's
Horror
for
Nights
me?
thanks to me.
It goes to us.
Yeah, I'm going on Wednesday, baby.
Yeah,
I'm playing
you're
preview.
lucky. So
It
I'm gonna
goes-
be. I'll be in Orlando for a Spooky Empire. So
Okay,
I'll be
so
meeting
you'll
the
go at the
cast.
same time.
I'll be meeting Winona Ryder and 11 from Stranger Things.
Stop it.
Yeah, they're gonna be there.
Well, you're
Ironically-
looking at her. She won't know you're there, though.
No.
That's the thing.
So ironically, I will.
Come on,
I
you
will
didn't
be.
That was unnecessary.
I will be in
Warning to
Orlando.
Winona Ryder. Will is coming to Florida. Warning.
I will be in
Coming for
Orlando
you.
at the same time.
What?
So I might hang with Will for a day.
At Spooky
Well, no.
Empire.
We'll
I mean, it's
see if
my
I
mom's.
feel like
it's my. I'm visiting my parents for my mom's birthday, but Spooky Empire is one of Sean and I's favorite
Oh, it's the best.
horror conventions.
I was going to say
One of
that's
the
a
best.
horror convention,
Yes.
just
Yes.
overall,
It is
not
the
film
country's
specifically.
largest
or-
horror film convention.
Oh, it's film specifically though.
No, it's not. It's
So-
horror.
Okay.
It's a horror
Sci-fi.
Yeah, but it is
convention,
the
yeah.
largest horror film convention in the country.
Oh,
in
okay, okay,
Orlando.
I gotcha.
Okay, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, in the country is it?
In the country, it's the
Really?
largest.
In
They
Orlando.
It is.
Such a tiny
They're
little.
Florida?
Their Wikipedia says so, so I'm gonna go by that.
But they've
Okay.
always treated us really well. They've always, as the Gooligans.
Shout out to Petey.
PD.
What's up?
But
But-
all our friends from Orlando.
Real quick,
Love them.
I'd like to introduce Eric because
Do it.
Yeah, I'd feel better
Look
if
how
somebody
excited-
else talked about me. I don't want to talk.
Will
I don't know
is-
what to say about myself.
I was first introduced to Eric Striffler and his awesome production Nyctophobia Haunted House at a movie theater. I was seeing that.
Oh, God,
I was seeing the
2010
movie.
or
I was
2011.
seeing the movie The Roommate, and I think your
Oh.
movie played. Your trailer played before that, and I
Yeah,
was
that
like,
movie had a butt in it though, right?
What? It had many bad things in it.
But-
I think it had a butt.
Oh, a butt. Yes,
I think
there
that
was a butt in
was
it.
what I remember from that movie.
And it was a terrible movie. And I was at the Lowe's Island, Lowe's
That would
in
be Stony Brook.
Brook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Regional.
And on Long Island in Stony Brook.
Okay.
And he had a trailer come out for his haunted house. And I'd never seen a trailer for a haunted house like that. And immediately I was like, Nycto fan.
Hell yeah.
101.
I was proud of that.
And that was a great trailer. And I've been to every Nyctophobia
Since then,
except,
probably, right?
except the first one, which was like a free show, I think.
It was basically the same as the 2011 one, but
And-
like the 2011 one was expanded, so it's
And
good.
Eric runs an immersive, like I would say,
don't know.
cinematic.
Yeah,
experience.
Well, Eric, can you describe the show?
Now he can talk.
Yeah.
Really?
I think Will is so like he's so.
I'm fan stricken
these-
right now.
Well,
Yeah.
you tell me if you disagree with what I say.
Bless
I don't
you.
even know what to call it anymore. I mean, this year we're doing it. So we did it on Long Island since 2010, and it's every October, and we're doing it in New York City for the first time. So we're actually trying to figure out what to call it. Like literally at the last meeting, it was like, all right, so what's our what's our mission statement basically? And I was like, let me get back to you because
It sounds like
I
what
don't
we
know.
do here at the Pitch and Movie Podcast. We don't know until
It's
we
hard
have
to it's hard to say until it happens, right? But in general, and again, you tell me if you disagree at any point because you've gone through it. Actually, I technically haven't gone through it in the way that you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of like site-specific promenade theater in the sense that you are going through this story, but you're walking around through it. It definitely started as a haunted house. Like it started more as a linear sort of haunted house experience because I was always into that stuff since I was a kid. So it's definitely. I think I just became jaded with it after a while. I get bored of whatever I'm doing after a couple of years, so I changed it into sort of a. It's definitely less haunted house. Anyone coming expecting a haunted house is always disappointed. So it's certainly not that. There's no monster masks or anything like that. But it's definitely
Well,
you,
the fish
follow
year,
a
the fish
path.
year had monster masks. You had like
Kinda.
yeah,
Yeah.
they were awesome looking.
Yeah.
By the way.
But thank you. That was the year that you and I are the only ones that
I
appreciated it
love
in the whole
that.
world.
That's the best.
Nobody liked that
I
year.
think of your experiences like as seasons, as like an
Sure.
anthological TV show
Sure.
almost. Yeah, it's just brilliant.
I mean, it's you go along, you sort of experience a story along a path. So that's the reason it's kind of along the lines of a haunted house in that sense. But it's not necessarily always scary. I think the last couple of years weren't necessarily scary.
Unsettling.
For me, at least. Sure.
Unnerving.
Sad is what I'm going
Sad.
for.
But which is still scary.
Somebody said the other day, they said the tagline should be "Sad is the new scary," and I was like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, no, that actually like that a lot.
I'm basically like, I'm bringing like emo back.
Bring it even.
It never left, man. It never
it
left.
never left. I
Can
know.
you give anybody a glimpse of what's to come this season, or is it still under wraps?
I mean, so two things. One, obviously, don't want to spoil anything. Two, I'm still working it all out. Okay. I'm searching my own feelings and trying to figure it out because I put myself into it, and it's kind of difficult.
It's October now, so you've already been open.
Oh my God! Is it October? Sorry. So it's October. So we've been open.
Been happening.
The reviews are raves, baby.
Awesome.
No, honestly, I have no idea. I am. I will say. So this is going up in October. I would rather people hate it, but I put my all into it. You know what I mean? So like 2013 is the year that like not nobody, the people that came from the city enjoyed it, but the people on Long Island didn't really care for it as much. I get it.
They don't know anything.
No, but I get it. But it's like I still love it. So I would much rather, I'm this way about films as well. I'm a big film guy. I would rather hate a movie but respect it for doing something and sticking with it.
Yeah.
So I'm in that nerve-wracking sense right now, although I guess not mid-October at this point. I know if people hate it, but before October, I'm always in the period of as long as I love it, it's done. It's great. So
Awesome.
I hope that people appreciate it. I'm definitely picturing you when I'm thinking of different things. I'm definitely picturing your reaction.
What
I can
would
already
Will
think of a couple
like?
things. Oh, the very first scene. I think the very
What
first
would
scene is
Will
going to make
do?
you. I think you're gonna fall in love with it from the very first scene. And I just hope it doesn't let down from there.
I've never been disappointed in a show that he's done.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
And
you've been very supportive, and I appreciate that, of
and
course.
I will always be supportive, just because I always wanted to go through something that was as cinematic as every Nyctophobia has
Man, you're
been.
you're gonna love this year.
And
man.
I could think of past years. Of course, 2013 was like my favorite year, but I've never seen anyone do
that was
time travel.
Goosebumps. 2013 was very Goosebumps.
And that's fine. I love Goosebumps.
Yeah,
I had nostalgia
me too.
to it. But you do the best ghost stories and the best time travel I've ever seen anyone pull off. So I think that's a good way to jump into a spooky story.
Before we get into this,
Okay.
Eric, it's a good thing you're here because we need a strong, creative, brilliant mind, which we have here.
Oh my God! Jeez, thank you. Jeez.
Here,
I talked you up a lot here.
What a setup!
at least there's
So
one
you better
here.
be good.
So,
Fucking
I
better
hope
be
I
good.
am. I've been drinking, so I think that'll add to it.
We've
I hope
all
that'll
been
be
drinking.
good.
This
Oh,
episode
have
has been
you?
followed by has been followed.
Followed
Shit.
by
Has been sponsored.
Sleepy
Fuck.
Swallow.
Shit.
Our
Sorry.
spooky sponsor is
Our
Giallo
spooky
Family.
sponsored is.
God.
I called it Giallo Family.
Giallo?
Pete and
because
I are going to
wanted
make a
Giallo themed
How do you say it?
wine.
Giallo?
Giallo.
It's yellow, right?
Is Giallo.
So wait, what did you said?
No, because Bill Cosby likes
Sleepy
Giallo.
Jollo. Sleepy Jollo.
Sleepy Jello.
Okay.
Sleepy Jello.
Shit.
Trying to get in the Halloween mood right
Whatever,
now.
it's
Do you want to describe
Halloween
my shirt,
season.
by the way? Do you want to describe my shirt that I wore
Eric
for
is
this
wearing
occasion?
a vampire T-shirt that
Currently standing and modeling it for them.
It looks like a Jonathan Frid
It's from Threadless, so it was like an independent guy.
And
I
it
don't remember that
changes.
website, but
No,
they were
sure.
just like any
the eyes
vampire.
and the teeth glow.
Sponsored by
in the dark.
Threadless.
Exactly. Followed by Threadless.
Followed by
Just follow us on Twitter. But and then there's like flames around it and veins
It's very
that
cool.
you see when there's sun shining right on it.
Very
UV
scary.
stuff.
it's very
yeah.
nice. I'm actually
It
wearing.
looks like a
monster-
Christopher
I
Lee.
am also wearing monster stuff right now.
It does.
Right?
It does.
Yeah,
I
Christopher
agree.
Lee vamp.
I don't know that it's supposed to be, probably for
Yeah,
copyright
Frankenstein
reasons.
monster
but-
socks.
Oh,
I
there you
dig
go,
those.
Frankenstein.
So I don't like
I
wearing
don't-
graphic tees too much. So
I have a Beastie
yeah.
Boys shirt. Is that Halloween?
That's fair.
No,
Cool.
That's just cool.
It's lame.
Beasties? Oh no,
That's just
shit.
that's just
They suck.
punk. That's just punk rock.
You like Beastie
Beastie
Boys,
Boys
Sean?
suck.
No.
When was the last time I liked them? Never.
Remember that time?
When was the last time I liked them?
No.
Dude, they
Well, anyway.
sampled the Dead Boys, so you should like that.
Well, they did a music video based on Danger Diabolic. That was the only
Yeah,
points I gave
you
them.
love it.
Fair enough.
I like
Fair
Panic
enough.
at the Disco.
So.
I love Panic at the Disco.
Okay.
There-
I was gonna say I thought I was about to
Bringing
sit
emo
back and not
back.
talk for the
No,
rest of the
I love Panic
podcast.
at the Disco.
I'll shut up now.
By the way, can you name like not a lot of Halloween songs out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Panic at the Disco wrote a song called "It's Almost Halloween." If you've never heard it, you're gonna love it.
Well,
I'll send it to you
haven't,
later.
but I can name. Oh, well, you got.
I like
you got,
Werewolf Bar Mitzvah.
You got.
Yeah.
Spooky
scary.
I mean, oh wait a minute, but is that about Halloween?
No, that's
See,
not
that's what I'm
Bar
saying.
Mitzvah. Yeah, you're
Halloween.
It's
It's about a bar
it's
mitzvah.
about-
Of
it's
course.
about being a man. It's about becoming
That's not
a man.
Halloween.
Dude,
That's scary in
there's-
itself, though.
there is only
Unless your
there's-
13th birthday is October 31st.
That's fair.
There's one definitive Halloween song. It's the Misfits. It's I remember Halloween.
Okay.
So there you
Well,
go.
now you've got a new one. I'm gonna send it to you later. You'll
Well,
like
all
it.
right.
It's
Have
called "It's Almost Halloween" and it's great. They
I'm
say
gonna-
the words "trick or treat."
Oh, good.
So,
I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this. So,
But I got to finish the setup.
All right, do the
Okay.
setup.
Yes.
God damn it.
Because
It's taking you forever to do this.
Eric
thing
is here.
lately.
Well, we're talking
back
about
up for a second.
Frankenstein socks and stuff. Okay,
Frankenstein socks.
We have
which is
monster
very
clothes
important
on.
for this
Giallo.
holiday season.
Giallo wine.
Upcoming holiday season. But
Sponsored
Eric
by
is here
Dario
to
Argento.
help Pete, Will, and myself come up with a movie pitch. Because here's the deal. We have a very important meeting in a little under an hour with
It's always important. Every week.
Mr. Hollywood. Okay, this is our job. We come up with movie pitches for Mr. Hollywood. Okay, he is the king of Hollywood. He can make or break careers. He's made our careers. He's broken them a few times. We've given him hits. We've given him misses. So now
Have you been drinking as well?
No, I haven't. Did that slur? I thought I nailed it.
I'm the guy. Okay. Will and I are the guys who are slurring.
Today is a.
Yeah.
I wish I had more alcohol.
I'm getting a contact high.
Fucking Taco Bell.
Contact drunk. We're breathing on him.
Yeah, there's just a mist coming over. There's a wine mist that's gonna. Anyway, we're headed upstairs in about an hour, and we had a week to come up with a movie pitch.
But we
for
were
Mr.
busy
Hollywood.
too drinking the whole week.
Busy two drinking.
Oh my God.
That's a movie. Busy two drinking.
Pete, we got to get a sandwich in you, man. We got.
I would like to know what Busy One's all about. But anyway,
did you take like a fucking Vicodin and before the wine or something? Anyway,
I only had one bottle.
Dude, it's
God.
Moscato. It goes to your head.
Drunktober.
We're
Here
headed
we are.
upstairs in a few minutes.
Drunktoberfest right now.
And this is what we did all week. We bullshitted. We goofed around. So now we have
Drank Giallo wine.
under an hour to come up with a movie pitch. A whole movie from top to bottom, from soup to nuts.
Soup to nuts.
We
Thank
got
you.
it.
Wait a
Yes,
minute.
thank you. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna let you finish, and then
Okay.
can we get back to soup to nuts for a second?
Whoa, you just
We
Kanye'd
never called the movie Soup to Nuts.
No,
yet,
but
so.
because wait a minute. Oh my God, wait! I don't want to interrupt your whole thing.
I'm almost.
I want to get back to
Very
soup to nuts.
excited
So
about his
that- that's-
catchphrase.
because no, there's a reason for it. Okay.
That's the Pitch and Movie Podcast in a nutshell, in a soup to nutshell. That's it.
Soup to nutshell.
Okay, so Eric, you're here to help us come up with a pitch. We're going in cold. We have no idea what the hell we're doing, but it is the Halloween season, so now is the
We're gonna
time.
visit the lizard
My
man.
favorite season.
We rarely do horror stories, so we think that your profession, you're in the horror business.
This has to be spooky,
So-
spooky though.
Yes, it's got to be
Spooky
scary,
doopy.
spooky.
Spooky
So let's
scary.
go into it. But if you
I'm
want to
tired
talk
of
about
horror
soup to
films
nuts,
Let me
Turn
just
spooky
real
into
quick.
comedy.
Where did I literally have found myself saying soup to nuts so much recently, describing a specific thing that I've been telling people about, and unrelated to anything we were talking about. But and just today, I thought about looking it up. And then I forgot to look it up, but I wanted to look up. I wanted to
can tell
look
you all
up the
about it.
history behind soup to nuts, the terminology soup to nuts.
Thank God
What is
someone
the-
looked it up.
But no,
Oh,
I didn't. Do you know? Where does that come from? Okay.
it's a term
That Sean
that's-
King invented for the
No,
Bitch
it
and
goes
Soup
back a long
podcast.
time.
Well, I
because
genuinely was interested.
Apparently, when they were figuring out the order of a meal, when you sit down and
I
have
don't
a
know if
meal,
that's true.
I think this is. I think
'Cause
You
Matt-
know, you just said I think. I need
no.
someone
No,
that
because
knows.
No, this is what I read.
former
Okay,
former
you did read it. Okay.
Former guest Matt Roran.
Yeah.
When Sean said soup to nuts, he goes, "Yo, that's bullshit. Because like nuts aren't a dessert."
But back in
Is
the
that
day,
what the idea is?
You started with the soup.
Soup is the
and then
appetizer.
the courses go,
okay.
go, and the last thing is like nuts because they're.
Well, that's like the end
That's
of
a
the date.
shitty dessert.
Yeah,
That's the end of the date,
it's like
nuts.
yeah, it's like.
Oh, I see what you did.
Thank you.
All right.
Is that really
So
where
I
it
bought
comes
you
from?
soup.
Okay.
Now you get the.
Now you get the
Now you
nuts.
get the nuts. Okay. I was
what-
legitimately. It's so funny you said it because
These
I was
nuts.
thinking about that so much recently.
That's
and now
our
we
I
know.
plan on teabagging Captain Lizard King Hollywood. So he's gonna get
is
the
that
nuts.
his
We're gonna
get
do
the
the soup.
confirmation name?
We're
King?
gonna do the soup now, and he's gonna get the nuts.
Well, originally we were gonna make a movie, Soup to Nuts, and it was gonna be a buddy cop comedy, and one guy
Oh
was
no.
called.
Well, it sounds like a sequel.
I don't remember that.
Pretty sure it's a sequel, right? Soup 2, nuts. We got Busy 2.
And
We got
it's
Soup 2.
the letter, the number 2. You know.
I thought we were doing
and
like
the nuts
a
with a Z. You know.
soup to Nazi.
Soup.
Ooh.
To
What? Where did you come from with that?
That's
I
Soup
don't
Nazi.
know.
That comes from
Oh.
Soup Nazi.
That's
Can't
yeah,
do
that's
Not
already a
that
thing.
full.
Come on, we're
Derivative.
in New York, baby. Soup
Hey.
Nazis out there.
All right, well, guys-
Actually, he really grasped onto that, didn't he? You ever see the
Yeah,
signs?
He's
He
still
did.
doing it.
He's still doing
Does it
it.
say
No, but
Soup
he's
Nazi?
No, he's the soup guy or now. Or
Yeah, well, he certainly doesn't have signs up that say the soup Nazi.
No, but
He doesn't have
But
Nazi
he
signs.
takes the whole thing.
But
in.
the
Yeah.
actor
Soup
who played him
Nazi.
is
It's got a
everywhere.
Holocaust.
Oh yeah,
The guy's
absolutely.
everywhere.
Yeah, he advertises.
that never happened.
What?
But no. Before, Eric, before this started, Will suggested you as the guest, and he said this would be a good opportunity to come up with a ghost story. You said right?
Sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what do you think of
I
that?
dig it.
Do you like? Do you well, like as far as ghost story movies? Like what are like a top kind of?
Ah, jeez.
and it
obviously-
doesn't necessarily have to be that. but-
Obviously, Ghost.
Yeah, I was. I was totally. Yeah, I. Oh, it's funny. I was in a movie theater. not last night, but the night before, seeing Sully. It's a snooze fest, by the way.
Oh God.
That's about the Monsters Inc. character.
Yeah.
He had his own
flying
spin-off.
the airplane into the Twin Towers, right?
John Goodman. I love that John Goodman works all the time.
And it said Ghost 2D, and it meant the new Ghostbusters, of course. But I was like, fuck, what?
Really?
Ghost is in 2D now? I've only ever seen it in 3D.
2D?
Wasn't it always?
Now.
Yeah.
Think about it, though. If you watched Ghost in 3D, those little shadow people would be terrifying.
Yeah.
That would feel very intimate.
That's the scariest part of that movie.
That movie has a lot of scary moments.
I was going to say it's the only the scary part
but
of that movie.
And it's very effective.
Possessing Whoopi Goldberg is frightening in any way, shape, and form, so that is terrifying.
That's true.
Being anywhere around Whoopi Goldberg is...
All right. All right.
Eric's favorite actor. So.
Yeah.
Whoopi?
And I call her an actor, by the way. I thank you, Will. You know me.
But I mean, what?
Did you see Ed? No.
Sorry, go on.
No.
She was a basketball coach.
There's a great trend in supernatural horror movies now, mostly due to like James Wan and that.
Oh,
and he's
James
great.
Wan, one of my favorite directors.
And
absolutely.
He's my number one favorite actor.
Oh, kill me!
We all love the Conjuring movies here, so like
Insidious more. I prefer Insidious personally.
Insidious more. Huh?
That's an
Is
Insidious
it because of like
comment
the weird
right
kind
there.
of like
It basically
world?
becomes the Haunted Mansion at the end, and it's
Yeah,
amazing.
so you like more of a spook show type of like a haunted house ride.
So I mean,
ghost movie or
I
what?
can go either way. I think that the real scares in that movie for me are more early on. Insidious, I mean, we've all seen Insidious, of course, right? The real scares that really got me were early on when it was in the real world, But once it got to the end, I wasn't necessarily. I mean, I guess I was scared. I was into it, but I was just sort of marveling at the Haunted Mansion-esque ghosts and stuff. It was very sort of cartoony, and I thought that was very brave. Kind of, not brave, but like, a little brave in the sense that like people could look at that and be like, this is goofy as shit. Why are we watching this? But he went there,
It did go a little too far for my taste. But
Okay, I was going to say, that's the thing I hear from most people is that it got a little too
Insidious
cartoony.
3 scared the living shit out of me.
3 was good.
Terrifying.
That was the scariest villain. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, really?
Oh, dude, because like there's that whole window scene, like that really. bugged
When
me
he was
out.
waving from the rafters in the theater,
Yeah.
that was very scary.
But
Cool.
I
Check it
will
out.
say, like the last Conjuring movie that came out, I have never screamed so loud in the theater.
Really?
Yeah, and I love that.
That was good. It was good.
I miss being scared by things, and James Wan is the only one who's been able to pull that off for me.
I thought I loved Conjuring 2, but the first one showed the restraint that makes a classic ghost story to me. 2 went too far, like the.
You talking about Conjuring?
Conjuring
Okay.
2 went a little too far.
It was,
with
it was more of a drama. It
But-
was certainly less.
yeah.
I think it was less of a horror, actually, and more of a drama.
With
I
the
enjoy
nun,
those.
though,
Yeah, but that was
because-
it almost seemed like he added that stuff in after the fact. It seemed like he
Yeah.
cared
Well,
more about
now
telling
it's
the
getting-
Warren
now it's
story.
getting-
The
now it's
original
getting into a movie.
wasn't like you thought like the old man was the one.
Which one?
Conjuring 2.
Yeah, you thought the old
Conjuring
man.
2. Yes.
You,
oh,
you
that scene
realize
where he's
that
out of
the act-
focus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you realize that
Amazing.
the actual spirit that's like haunting them is the nun.
Right.
But it was
Right.
like for the whole majority of the
That poor
movie,
guy,
it was
yeah.
the old man.
Right.
That nun
It
was
was a little
sca-
twist, a little twist.
Nun was that scene with the in the. I
when
guess
she
there's-
becomes the painting.
Yeah, that.
Oh, that was
and,
wonderful.
And that I screamed so fucking loud in the theater. Like I must have screamed louder than any girl in that theater.
What are you trying to say,
You
dude?
scream like a girl, though.
Like a girl.
It kind of blended
Sexist
in.
about
You
screaming.
harmonized with the other
Yeah.
girls.
Now that's
Yeah,
scary.
My point.
We could go from
my
there.
point is, I miss scary stuff. And like, if I could just segue real quick back to last year's Nyctophobia.
Sure.
You did a scene where.
Oh,
people
you're talking
were
about the legs.
The legs
Of
underneath
course.
the bed, and that is. I ran as fast as I fucking could out of that room.
Okay, that's a good point because what is scarier than the suggestion of something like that?
Sure.
Like a face in a window or like a hand out of the bed.
If I
like-
may say, one of my sort of biggest inspirations is something. I would say not one of my biggest inspirations, but but something that someone said specifically is a big inspiration to me. I should say is what I'm going for. Tim Haskell, who does Nightmare Haunted House, who they stopped Nightmare a couple years ago, but they're doing other things, and they've been doing everything differently every year. One of my big inspirations in general, but certainly something he said specifically. He said, there's a lot of horror experiences popping up where they've got like guns in your face or whatever, and those are fun. Like I have a good time at those kind of things.
I'm brutal.
I have a good time at those
exploitation
things.
aspect.
However, he said something specifically that really stuck with me. He said, that's scary. A gun in your face is scary. I want to give you the same fear from across the room. And I was like, that is what I want to do.
Yes,
if you can
that's
scare
true.
someone that much being across the room, that to me is like the
through
ultimate.
the power of just suggestion.
Absolutely, exactly.
Because I definitely go for a very cinema transgression kind of feel.
And
with
a
everything
visceral,
that I do.
yeah.
I don't want to do that anymore. but I still do it. I still fucking do it.
I've certainly been to your shows. Yeah, those are fun.
Well, no,
by the way, all my friends still talk about all the things you've done. Like they're always like,
I'm ashamed
oh boy.
of almost every show I've done.
But they still had a good. We went a little earlier on before it got crazy. The year that you're talking about, probably.
Yeah, that went bad.
We went a little earlier on, and they had a blast. I had a blast as well, but they still bring it up, and they're like, "When's that stuff going on?" And I'm like, "Oh, you got to go on the website."
Well, we don't even have a website.
Well, the Facebook page.
I'm listening to you guys, and then like I'm kind of wandering when I'm listening because I've been drinking Giallo wine.
James wandering?
No. James wandering. Oh my God, this guy totally fits in. You fit in.
This is our Suspiria brand.
But no, listening and it's being inspired. My favorite ghost, my favorite type of ghost movies. Well.
No, who's your favorite ghost? Let's go there.
Beetlejuice.
Bill Cosby.
Okay, my favorite ghost.
Beetlejuice.
No, but
Ghost
like
with the
scary wise, I still think that Sixth Sense is one of my favorite ghost movies, but also Poltergeist. So anything with kids,
which is basically where James Wan has gotten a lot of inspiration
which
from.
basically Stranger Things is.
Well, so anything.
Stranger Things is that and Insidious in a way, if you will.
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
Yeah, anything
it's the
with
Montauk Project,
kids
please.
who are like,
It's the Montauk Project.
they're like. People who can't really defend themselves put in situations where
like
they
kids
have
and
to,
stuff.
like
Very
kids,
Spielberg,
where they have to defend themselves, and they have to figure out a way to defend themselves and their family or their friends.
Poltergeist was produced by Spielberg, not
it's
directed
Toby
by
Hooper.
You're right. Produced by Spielberg.
Spielberg gets the credit. Hooper did all the work.
But
no, it's the other way around.
Is that the other way around?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying because the kids angle, I'm sure Spielberg was like, just put kids in it.
Which one of them killed all those kids with the helicopter?
Spielberg was guiding Toby Hooper's
John
hands.
Landis. That's the one. Sorry, John Landis.
Sorry, Max.
John Landis. I have a huge. I don't want to get into it.
I love John.
We all know what he did.
We all,
we all know what he did and got away with, right?
Yeah,
okay. We're not gonna. Let's not talk about it.
Quit it.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. If Twitter was around, then I think it would be a little different. But
You can watch the footage that they played in court.
oh, I've watched it many times and it's horrifying. It's on
is
YouTube, baby. Fun.
Oh, that's such a dark story.
Lower.
There's a movie right there.
Computer.
I actually,
search
it
John
really
Landis
does.
Twilight Zone
Let's not.
movie.
Yeah, but let's not. I don't want to bring this thing down, but it actually does bother me a lot. But anyway,
I have a
let's
story to
move
tell
on.
you later about
that guy. Who knows where those kids and that guy?
But what do you guys?
Anyway.
How do you guys?
Okay,
How
tell
do you
me
guys
after.
feel about going in that direction? Of like
kids.
Well, not kid, but like those type of feel like ghosts.
Wait, you said something about
not possession. That doesn't scare me as much.
Not possession.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so haunted house.
Hauntings scare me more.
All right, well then I got to say my favorite haunting movie, Changeling.
That's a good one.
Oh, with Angelina Jolie.
No. No.
Very scary. I was up all night.
Isn't that's Clint Eastwood too?
That and the
Yes,
Entity.
Sully, mother.
Sully.
Changeling and the Entity are the scariest.
Well, the Entity is great. Pete mentioned Sixth Sense, which was great, and
Of
Poltergeist,
course.
and yeah, Entity is fantastic, and Changeling is awesome.
Ghost rape is terrifying.
Oh.
Well, that, in general, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen? What was I just gonna say? Crap. Oh no, I totally lost it. What the hell was I going to say? Anyway,
Something
Ghost
about
Rape.
John
Sorry, we're on
Landis.
Ghost Rape.
I will.
On the subject
You
of
really
Ghost Rape,
derailed me with Ghost Rape.
I will throw in.
Jesus.
I will throw in one of my favorites, and this is not the Daniel Radcliffe Woman in Black, but there's a BBC version of Woman in Black.
Wasn't that the staged production or no?
No, it was a movie.
It was a film. Okay, because I know that it was originally a staged production. Right? I think it was a play.
This was a TV version made in '87 or '88, and it's fucking terrifying.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
Really?
It's the same
It's hard to
story.
believe because I
It's the
did
same
see
story.
the
The
Daniel
accountant-
Radcliffe movie.
Yeah. Watch the BBC
Okay,
one
okay.
from. It's absolutely terrifying. I'm
Really?
telling you. It's
Okay.
fucking.
Radcliffe is
bone-chilling.
kicking ass lately, though.
Wait a minute. Who here has
Great.
seen Swiss Army Man?
Oh, I loved
Loved
It's my
it.
favorite of the year.
Loved
Okay,
it.
he is. Yeah, he was unbelievable.
Actually, you
in that.
said something about that I didn't think about until
Calvin
you
Hobbes.
said it. Was Calvin
it's
Hobbes?
the only Calvin and Hobbes movie we'll ever need.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is very Calvin
Okay.
Hobbes.
Other than the end, where like
Well,
Mary Elizabeth
just
Winstead's
in general,
like, what the fuck?
philosophical. But I mean, like, think of their philosophical
That's my favorite,
conversations.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead's like, what the fuck?
But think of their conversations. You could easily picture that in a Calvin Hobbes strip, right?
Sure. Other than like it's weird. It's a little
Yeah,
weird.
no, yeah, absolutely. I saw it 4 times in theaters. It's my favorite.
I
can't wait
really
till it's out
enjoyed
again.
Swiss Army
Um,
or the
I-
farting corpse, as I
Twice.
like.
Sure, whatever.
Twice. I saw it twice, but I have watched Stranger Things 20 times already.
Oh
so.
Jesus! You're making me hate it now.
Why?
I did like
Just
better
you
the second
talking
time, though.
about it, like so
I
much.
You know why? You know why he loved
It's
the
like
20
you. It's like I hate Eric. He didn't even before he even showed up because you were talking.
Because you were talking about me.
Barb's
He
irrelevant.
loves 2013.
No
He
one
loves-
You're the
yeah.
Barb of the
2013 year
podcast.
of
You
my
know
show.
that?
Wait, hold on. This is
well,
this is
he
good.
loves the 2013 year of my show because there was a lot of it was Plum Island related, if you know all about that kind of. So he's all about the Montauk Project and
the island.
Plum Island
The
experiments
Doi.
and stuff. It was all
I
about
have
that.
a weird love.
I have a book that I read about it before I did that show.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I'll show you after.
I have a weird love-hate relationship with Long Island, where I love the lore
which I grew up on, by the way, just for context.
We
I
all
grew up
did.
on Long
We
Island.
all
Oh, did
did.
you all? Okay,
We're
great.
all from Long Island.
Great, there you go.
We're from like Hauppauge, Smithtown.
I'm way further east. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
He's out in the boonies, but I like what.
That was not supposed to be so sort of like solo hee.
I guess
You were counting other people talking over that word.
Absolutely.
Whoops.
Possession.
Giallo wine.
Thank you, Giallo wine. So you like haunting stuff. I find possession to be very scary because anytime I've been like influenced by something haunting wise, the idea of what's haunting somebody, possessing them, becoming so
it scares
obsessed
me.
with it,
Don't get me wrong.
and then you not becoming yourself or becoming an object in something as a tool, that scares me. And you know what? I always thought like Beetlejuice could have been a better horror film.
Mm-hmm. It originally was written as a horror film.
See, it should have just been
instead
that.
of like a comedy, almost basically. Yeah.
I almost feel like we could remake Beetlejuice as a horror film, but that's a different podcast.
If I can throw out, what really scares me the most are witches, actually.
Me too.
Witch, The Witch was a very
the
cool
Witch.
movie.
The Witch.
Actually, the origin of the podcast was that the three of us went to see The Witch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And we
this
just started.
is great. This is a great lore of
This podcast is more of a baby than I thought then in that case.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Like,
It's only been
it's-
2 months.
I thought it was a little bit older than that.
No,
Okay.
no.
We went to go see The Witch, and the experience was great because it was it was a packed movie theater.
Oh.
Deer Park.
And
Okay.
it was-
Great.
And it was
Okay.
silent.
Love that.
Everyone
It
was really respectful.
On edge.
Like I live in Brooklyn, and I work here in this studio.
Okay.
And I often go to the
Which
movie
we're,
theater.
by the way, we're in California right now.
Well, I often
on
go
location in California
I
at the
often-
Psycho House.
we could do that in the
Thousands
green
of
screen. We have a
location
green screen.
right,
here.
right.
I often go from work and I go to the 42nd Street Theater, which is a
Sure.
very
The AMC or the Regal, whichever.
yeah.
It's
and
a
the
war.
audience is a very talkative
mixed-
audience.
Sure.
So to see The Witch, which it depends on the ambiance, and
Absolutely.
the mood, and to have a respectful, quiet audience.
They were
On a
actually
Friday
quiet, huh?
night.
on a Friday night
and
was
with kids
fantastic.
there too, and they weren't on the
Really?
phones and shit. It was like no
Deer
text.
Park, Long
Not
Island.
a scary movie for
the Chang-
kids.
No,
because
no.
there's no
And
jump
it's-
scares or
it's
anything. It's actually
slow,
pretty quiet.
it's
No,
meditative.
it's very Watcher
It was-
in the
it
Woods.
was-
involving, but yeah, you're right. The crowd was just engrossed
Yeah.
and stunned.
Really?
And,
Like,
some,
they
and
were
it was
just-
like people were mixed. 'cause
So
you
now
could
let me ask you, when it said directed by, what was the reaction?
Oh, who was it directed by?
I'm just saying,
I
when,
forgot
when
who
the
it-
credits rolled.
I think there was
Oh.
probably a mild applause, and that
No,
was,
it was
that
mixed.
it.
Some
See,
people were like, "What the fuck was that?" And
when
and
I saw
actually-
it, I wiped a tear.
I loved
and
it.
everybody else was like, "Fuck that!"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They
There was
hated
some
it.
it was
disappointment.
mixed. It was
Hated
mixed.
it.
But
people were like,
Well,
I didn't
just
understand what they were talking
people
about.
Actually,
they
sorry.
don't like art house horror films.
Yeah.
I was actually more like, so I'm sitting, I think, in between Sean and Will, and I'm like, dude, I love like
You
in
guys
my
all saw it together.
in my
That's
yeah,
awesome. Okay.
in my mind, I'm
We're
like,
holding hands though.
yeah, in my mind, I'm thinking, dude, I love that movie. I'm like, I don't want to say anything because I don't want Sean to be like, dude, that fucking
sucked.
sucked.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to
yeah.
Will. I don't want to hear Will going.
You're feeling the judgment.
Yeah.
from
Because, but
everybody
you know, it's one of those
Yeah,
things
I'm
where
feeling the
you would have
judgment.
understood, though, right? If someone didn't like it. I feel like
Yeah.
that's a movie where I would have
No.
understood if someone says,
Absolutely.
like, yeah, boring,
And
didn't care
sometimes
for
you
it.
got to gauge.
Either
how
love
much
it or
That's
hate it.
fine. That's
Input,
fine.
you know?
Like
No,
Swiss
I
Army
think we
Man,
all
if you
loved
hated
it
it,
equally.
fine.
But
Sure.
But we
we
walked
all liked
out,
it.
and we're like,
good.
Sean immediately goes, dude, that was awesome, or something like
Yeah.
that. And Will was like, oh man, I was like we all like, and I felt comfortable to be like, that was great.
And-
I did not
Yep.
expect it
Yep.
to be that good.
And even if I'm not likely to watch it again.
I mean, either.
I've seen it. I did see it at home a couple months later because
Yeah?
I do a thing with my buddy Sunday Features where he picks an older film and I pick a newer film because he doesn't get out to the movies these days as much. He likes watching. He just sits in his room all day and watches old classic films and it's awesome.
Was it Paul?
But yeah.
Yeah, he loves.
And
He
he
loves like classic.
Yeah,
movies.
you name a year and he'll tell you the best
This
picture and
this
everything.
year is a
but-
great time to catch up on oldies.
Well, so that's what I do. I bring him.
Yeah.
I bring those. I forget what he showed me, but like he might have brought the original. I don't know, like a House on Haunted Hill or something. Like he might have brought like some
Will
scary
Castle's
movie,
good one. Yes.
and then I would bring The Witch. Like basically is what we would
Right.
do. So I watched it again. I thought it still worked, but I do understand. It's not the most watchable movie, rewatchable movie.
Oh,
Right.
it's a difficult watch.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
it's brilliant. I mean,
It's-
the performance is brilliant.
Yes.
The writing is great.
Especially because of it's hard to pull off that writing. I think. Yeah.
Who
It
the
is
hell
very
does-
impressive.
Who the hell does that now?
Very
That movie
impressive.
just, but that movie, that's a movie that's like horror in the sense where like you think about. At least I thought about it after, like what really bothered me about that movie. And,
I felt like I was watching something I wasn't supposed to watch.
Absolutely.
and that was also the
glimpsing
marketing.
into-
Yes.
that was in their marketing, by the way.
It
People were
was.
like,
I think it was. I was
like-
gonna say it sounds familiar. in
feels
that,
like
yeah.
you're watching something you shouldn't watch,
Yep.
and it does feel that way because like you were watching a whole family fall apart,
Yeah.
and
It's very
like,
sad.
I felt
And it's
It's a
intrusive.
drama.
sad.
It reminded me of The
Super
Shining.
sad.
It reminded me of The
Yeah.
Shining.
Yeah,
it's
no, I
it's a
felt the
drama.
same
It's a long,
And the
intense
music-
drama that makes you just want to like, I can't even do this anymore.
The music was
Yeah.
very Shining-esque too.
I think we're developing a theme here of a family kind of
Sure.
dealing with the haunting.
Have there ever been movies about
Poltergeist, yeah.
ghost witches? Is that a thing?
No,
but that wasn't a ghost.
Hold on.
Was that a ghost?
Witch,
Disney had
Blair Witch, by the way, side note, is my favorite horror film. The original Blair Witch, of course.
Blair Witch Project.
Not the new one. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
I hear
really
I prefer Blair Witch 2.
Book of Shadows. My favorite scene is with the Book of Shadows.
I actually love that movie.
Remember when the Book of Shadows was like,
I went back.
I'm a book.
I found all the clues in
all
that
the
movie.
behind the scenes stuff is super
in the
interesting.
shadows.
It's super cool.
It's
It was thought out. It was thought out.
The original Blair Witch is my favorite horror film. I've watched it twice in the last couple of weeks, getting ready for the new one. Which
I thought you were going to say
in
ever.
with low expectations, and I
Yeah.
think I'll have a good time.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not expecting a lot.
I got
it'll
the
be
tape
fun.
the year before from.
That's
Sun.
how I
got the tape.
Dude, that's how I watched it,
Yeah,
Sean.
my friend gave me a blank tape. He's like, "Watch." I'm like, "What is this?" He's like, "I'm not going to say."
The only thing
Oh,
worse
that's
you could
the
watch on
best
tape would
way.
be The
Like-
Ring, right?
It
Basically,
was like getting that
Damn.
tape.
Can I
Did we watch it?
Like
No,
several
this
generations.
This is what Sean did.
behind
Oh
on
my God, that
VHS
sounds
tapes.
incredible.
This is what Sean did to me.
great.
I was
It was fucking awesome.
Sean handed me a dirty,
Ugh.
Unlabeled.
Why
tape.
was it dirty?
unlabeled. It was just dirty,
Unnecessary.
unlabeled VHS tape. And I was like, I was dating this girl at the time, and he's like, hey guys, take
The
this
girl
and
said?
watch it. No,
You
Sean,
said he.
Sean,
Oh.
no, and Sean goes,
Watch this
hey
within
guys,
7
watch
days,
this.
please.
Stop it. And we were like, what the hell? And I think the version he gave us had no credits.
It didn't. It was straight. It was like
Oh, but
straight out of
the
camcorder.
The
It
audio
wasn't-
in the credits is one of my favorite parts of the movie.
But there's
though,
no,
so.
no
credits.
credit. It just ends.
It wasn't,
we
it
were
wasn't like
I-
a film transfer. It was a straight video.
That sounds
That
incredible.
was the
VHS.
best way you
I'm
could
very
watch
jealous.
it.
I'm very
Because
jealous.
it
This is
showed at
1999.
Sundance.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
see, so in
It showed at
1999,
Sundance.
I would have been. I'm a younger guy. I would have been like 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah.
I was
So
45.
I wouldn't have seen this. I wouldn't
Yeah.
have seen this. You were 35?
No.
Did you say? I wouldn't have seen this movie, obviously,
Yeah.
at that time.
But
So
that
I
was-
saw it, years later.
That was the best way to watch.
Oh,
Blair
that
Witch.
is the
and,
best
and it
way to
would be
watch
your
it.
ultimate movie if you saw it that way. But
I've
That's
never
all right,
been
that's
so
all right.
like
I can
that's an
appreciate it.
uneasy.
You were disturbed by
that was an uneasy watch.
Now
Movies
you've just changed my.
changed.
If someone asked if I could time travel, you've just changed what I would do if I could time
1999?
travel. Well, no.
Really?
Originally it would be.
Blair
I
Witch
would
on
give you
VHS
that
tape.
tape.
Well, originally my answer has always been I would go back in time and go to the premiere of Psycho, but now I'm thinking I would go back in
Getting
time
a dirty
to
VHS.
hang out with you guys with a dirty VHS of Blair Witch.
What the
Damn.
fuck is this thing?
But
And the thing
anyway,
is,
so
that was maybe a month or two before they announced it was like released in the theater.
That was 90,
I was gonna say, well,
That
so
was
it must have been
99.
between
99,
obviously
yeah.
between Sundance and theatrical release.
Yeah, it was-
the
it-
internet was just starting, so you certainly
Somebody-
didn't know much about it.
Somebody made dupes of the version they showed at Sundance.
How many generations
Yeah.
behind was your?
It was like
your
3 or
tape?
4. Yeah, it was really
See,
downgraded.
those are
and
like
it was
when
really,
you get an old generation VHS tape.
that was it.
That makes everything that more real, though.
Oh, it adds to the quality is a huge part of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you know-
sure that the shitty quality even
Yeah,
added to
we
it.
were like,
Absolutely.
was it real? Like we were like, questioning.
I think
my
I called
God.
you. I called you
Yes.
immediately. I'm like, dude, what did you just give me a cursed
Because
tape?
there
You son of a bitch! Am I gonna
and
die?
Thank you for that.
was no news of it. Nobody heard about
Right.
the title.
Yeah.
The title
Right.
was
I
nothing.
didn't hear about the Sundance thing.
Just a little warning to people, anyone listening to this and thinking like, I got to check this movie out, because genuinely some people maybe haven't seen it. Don't get it off iTunes. I actually rented it off iTunes recently to show a
Blair
friend for the
Witch?
first time. It's 16:9.
Oh no! So they crop it? No, fuck that.
So I legit stopped it, stole it.
I mean, they
I
panned
wanted
it,
to
they
pay
panned
for it.
and
I was like, it's
scanned
my
it.
favorite. It's
They
my
zoomed
favorite. I'll
it.
pay
They
for
just
it.
probably chopped
So
it
yeah, so I had to
sides.
stop
It's
it,
terrible.
stole it, obviously in the correct aspect ratio,
Yeah.
and then went to iTunes and said I want a refund. You cropped the movie, and they gave me a refund.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Did you really write to them saying you cropped this
You
movie?
cropped the movie.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Tim Cook.
All right.
But
well,
so
guys,
Let's
yeah,
get on
so
the
where-
rails,
So
Will.
what's this movie
On
going to
the
be now?
rails.
Now we know what scares us, right? Like what scares
yeah.
me, witches and ghosts freak
Yeah.
me out too. It's the whole thing.
Witches and ghosts
Okay.
are the scary. Like honestly, as monsters, witches are super underserved, and they are portrayed like
the end of the
Veruca
witch
Balkan.
is my nightmare. The end
Okay.
of the witch is my nightmare.
I don't know. She had a pretty good butt.
I mean,
All right.
Great butt.
No, I'm down with that.
Yeah, she had a great butt.
what?
Hey!
What about?
Okay.
What about? Have you heard the Bell Witch story? Have the Bell Witch?
What's the bell?
Is that
No,
a
I
town
don't
in
think
Long
so, but
Island?
that sounds spooky.
Bellwitch, Long Island.
It's probably one of the scariest witch story I ever heard.
Oh, please.
Oh,
okay.
Sean,
All
wow.
we're
right.
just-
Everyone's
I just
Sean,
wait. I'm going to
This
flick
is
the
gonna
lights
be-
off.
This
I'm
might
rusty
be a
on it.
longer podcast.
I'm
Okay, that's
rusty.
fine.
I got all the time in the world, baby. Spy Kids 4, all the time in the world.
I got a Wikipedia the Bell Witch because it's been years. But
4D. pardon.
Okay, Pitch It Movie Podcast.
But
listeners,
this-
Sean King's about
this-
to tell a ghost story.
this
Wait,
witch.
how does the Midnight Society open up everything?
No, this
Oh,
witch.
yeah.
There was an encounter with this witch by a former president. Okay.
Jimmy
George
Carter.
W.
He also
Bush.
met aliens.
It was George W. Bush.
Jimmy Carter met aliens for
No,
real.
no. This
Hey,
is,
this is a
um,
witch over here.
I'll get the quote here.
Terrible. Don't
Andrew,
do that again.
No, he wasn't a president. Andrew Jackson. So I'm sorry, he
Okay,
wasn't a president,
okay.
but he was a
a
military
slave owner.
leader.
Andrew Jackson was a president.
Was
No,
he?
you.
Oh,
Andrew
He was.
Jackson,
He was.
Andrew Jackson was
Old
third?
Hickory.
He's
Was
on
he-
money.
was he
and
the-
shit,
was
right?
he the
Dude, he's
third
the founder
president?
of the Democratic Party.
I'm sorry.
Old
Is he the
Hickory.
third or the second?
No, wait, no, he's way down the line.
Is he really?
actually.
No. Who am I
Yeah,
thinking
he's
of?
way
I'm
down
thinking
the
of
line.
somebody
No,
else.
no,
Never
he's
mind.
like the third of the Jackson Five.
Several accounts
All
report
right.
that during his military career, Andrew Jackson was intrigued with the story and was frightened away after traveling to investigate. Are you asking Jeeves
Seventh
something?
president. Sorry. Yeah. Thanks, Jeeves.
I say fucking ass Jeeves. Is that
No,
Jeeves?
No.
No,
Oh,
but
shit.
there's a quote, and I'm not. This isn't like this isn't an actual quote, but he said like I've encountered a lot of terrifying things, but the Bell Witch was the scariest thing I ever saw. It's something like
Christ.
that. That's what
Okay.
Andrew Jackson
Is this in
said.
like Washington
All right, I'm getting
D.C.,
into it.
Virginia?
This is
Virginia?
Are we making
18
a period piece? Because you have to.
1817.
Do you guys do period pieces often?
We can do
haven't-
anything the
we
fuck
haven't
we
done a
want.
period.
Wait. Okay. So
We
wait.
do
if-
80s a
Since
lot.
The Witch
I
was
wanna,
such a hit.
if I may, I want to hear this
Yeah.
uninterrupted. I mean, I'm interrupting as well, so that's why I'm saying I'm talking to myself. Eric, uninterrupted.
Okay.
Then Sean
which is another great film. But
Eric interrupt.
no, but yeah, I want to hear this because I'm gonna close my eyes and really get into it. This is gonna spook me.
Basically, the story is the witch's name is Kate.
Stop.
And she frequently cursed the Bell family out loud. This is all in the Bell family house, I assume. This is bad because I'm just kind of like reading.
That's fine.
This is like a truncated.
You're such a great
reading
storyteller.
But she's alive right now. She's a
The
witch.
activity
Okay.
centered on the Bell's youngest daughter, Betsy, and worsened after she became engaged to one Joshua Gardner. Okay, several accounts report this is when Andrew Jackson, investigated it and was scared off. Okay, other stories relate that the family was haunted by scratching noises outside the door. After the Bell family found a half-dog, half-rabbit creature. Okay? I don't know what the fuck that's all
I've
about.
seen one of those.
Yeah, sure. It's
Shit in my
Pokemon
head.
Go all day.
Some stories end up with Bell being poisoned by the witch. This was a very aggressive
Who
witch
was
spirit.
poisoned?
The father of the
The
family.
father, okay.
Yeah.
Kristen Bell.
Which sounds a lot like the witch
Sorry, Dax.
that we saw in the theaters, which
Sure.
could have been the basis very easily. Could have been the basis for that.
Mm-hmm. It sounds familiar. I almost think it is maybe. Okay, but
accounts
yeah.
vary about the witch being someone who had been cheated by Bell, or a male slave who Bell had killed. Okay. We should have just researched the Bell Witch.
But
No,
it's
but
okay
that's-
because it
yeah.
doesn't matter. Because if we tell the story from Andrew Jackson's perspective,
Played by John Cusack.
Oh, shit! Imagine that. Imagine.
Oh shit! Well, wait,
John
but
Cusack
But did
is-
you guys see the Poe movie? Where
I
he
did.
played
That's
Poe?
why I thought of it.
actually liked that.
I
movie.
did like
actually
him as
liked it
I
too.
did.
Actually,
I
not a
liked
bad
him as
movie
Poe.
with a good
you
twist
never
at the
realize
end.
how big John Cusack's head is until he's Poe.
Oh
he's
well,
a
that
very
was
big head.
perfect. I
Yeah.
love John Cusack, by the way.
Do we want to
so-
follow the story of John Bell, who was the patriarch?
I want to
of this
follow the story of
family?
Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, Andrew Jackson.
Well,
I think
that's
that's
a good-
interesting. It's more of an investigation.
I think you think that should come in like midway. We have like a
No, it
guest
should
star
be.
kind of.
it should
You want to
be
start with that?
Andrew Jackson.
It should be the whole. We should.
Pre-presidency.
I mean,
Presidents versus
there's a movie
Ghosts?
right now playing at TIFF. I'm going to TIFF. Well, I went to TIFF and caught The Ring versus The Grudge. It was great. I don't know.
Oh,
yet,
was
but-
it really good?
I don't know. I haven't gone yet,
Oh.
but it's October.
Oh, that's
baby!
right. That's right. We keep fucking
so-
that up. Thanks to
I'm sure
Giallo.
it's
The
a
Wow.
embargo's
blast.
been lifted. It's
But,
okay.
Thanks.
yeah, the point is,
Giallo?
there's a film. I know there's a film playing there that's it's the JFK assassination from Jackie's point of view.
Oh,
So
Natalie Portman.
We could do this. Yeah, Natalie
Yeah?
Portman, exactly. So we could
Okay.
do this from the point of view of the person that you would think would be on the outside of it.
Andrew Jackson.
We could do that. Yeah.
'Cause he
Another
was-
Jackie in his own right.
Andrew Jackson is not a very well-liked president, but Andrew Jackson is probably like the most forward-thinking, progressive president of that time. And despite the fact all the things he did was primarily very awful to people, Trail of Tears and all that shit, and how he treated the Supreme Court.
Oh, well,
Trail
you
of
could-
Fears. That's the film.
No. You could, maybe.
No, I don't think so.
No, maybe because like he could be kind of like a what you call it, like an antagonist. That's like he doesn't have to be a good person.
No, he's
It
a
could-
terribly
he could
flawed
terribly-
leader.
Yeah.
But he's a terribly
He was a
flawed leader.
great-
It could be like
This
the
could
better
be a
version
great
of
leader.
Sully, which was Flight, where he was not a good guy.
Yeah. Didn't you need a lot more like cocaine and like fucking blackouts?
Sully had none of that. It was boring.
And fucking like.
Fucking Sully.
Is this
Sully needed
story?
to cut loose.
Is this
Like, to go out with,
pre-presidency?
fucking Denzel for a
Sean,
couple
is this
nights.
Oh
pre-presidency?
yeah, when Andrew
or
Jackson when in his
post-presidency?
life? That's a good
Yeah,
point.
when was
That's
that
a
in
good
his
point.
Well, also he can have like he can
Well, he
be
couldn't have
dealing
been a
with
president
like
at the
a lot
time.
of guilt about his like.
Oh, it's
military
about
career,
what he did
slaves.
to the Native Americans.
Yeah, and all that.
What
shit.
was
Like,
that? Just kidding.
Wait. No, before he died, he did say, "I regret the way he treated people."
Okay, so this is a perfect kind
he
of
said,
science.
I regret the way he treated people.
Well,
or-
And then he said, mostly the white people. And then he died.
But I guess
was
the
he
others.
haunted
As
by what
well.
he did, maybe?
Well, he was he was
Yeah,
there was
because then you could have that vibe where he was like, he's
see,
haunted by what he's done.
there was an assassination attempt against his life twice, and he beat both of them.
Were they
and-
both by ghosts?
No, they were both by people who just like
Oh.
couldn't fire a gun.
Or
That's unfortunate.
Or
That would
they
help.
could be ghosts.
What if he?
I'm thinking Nicolas Cage now. Go ahead.
What if
Pay the ghost.
What if Andrew Jackson started to enter a phase of his life where guilt set in, and then the supernatural stuff, he started to investigate it, but
we can improvise on
he
his
had a
life
hard
as well.
time.
Well,
to
you know
kind
about that. Later in his life, he did investigate paranormal activity.
Is that true?
No, but
I
it is-
shrugged, but it sounds
is
good.
now.
I believed you.
Very, very Houdini of him, right?
He
Very
did
Houdini of him.
investigate the Bell Witch. So
Okay.
he
You
was
guys know all
intrigued
about
by
that.
this.
We could kind of make this. We could rip off Houdini's life. You know about that, right? He was a magician, obviously, but then later on in life, he was,
He was trying to stop that.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is brilliant to me.
Okay.
I think that was
Does
incredible.
anyone know Houdini's
So
real
he
name?
became a skeptic. You're
Yeah,
saying.
Eric.
Eric Weiss.
So he became a.
You're the
a
only
skeptic.
He was
person I've ever met
Magneto?
that
Oh,
knew that.
I read a book about him. He's incredible.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
amazing.
I knew it. I knew
We
it.
gotta
He
get
just
with
beat
our
me to
story
suit.
here.
But so we could actually like take from that a little bit. Maybe like later in Andrew Jackson's life, he started investigating those things because he was so freaked out by that.
Investigate the supernatural.
I think he
Cool.
was. I think he was probably. He encountered a lot of these supernatural things, but he couldn't determine if it was his psyche, if it was his guilt or something, or an actual.
Sure.
You
I
know,
like that because
kind
that shows
of,
a conflict.
Did we
of
find
Andrew
out, by the
Jackson.
way, was this whole thing with the what was it, the Bell Witch? Is it called basically?
Yeah, the Bell Witch. right.
Pre or post?
Yeah, was that pre or post, or
Presidency.
pre or during or post presidency? Yeah, it must have been pre, right? How could he have time to
I think it was
investigate witches?
be post.
I don't
Or
know. It said
post.
it's during his military career. I mean, you have to think.
so that's
they,
then that's before
it
for
has
sure.
to be before because
That's
you know,
even better.
You live
That's
to
even
like 50
better.
years
He's a
old
young
by then.
Andrew
Is
Jackson.
that why he became president?
Ooh. I don't know.
Is that why because he wanted to? Reminds me, Jimmy Carter said if he became president. Actually, a lot of presidents have said if I become president, I'm going to let everybody know about aliens. Never fucking.
No.
will.
We all know they're here.
But yeah, so
We
I was
all
going to
know
say
they're
they
here.
all know the truth and they don't want to tell us.
Clinton
But
said that
what?
too.
So what if that? Yeah, I was going to say Clinton was the other one, right?
That's because his
Um,
wife is an alien.
What if?
Hacking
What
green
if?
eggs into glasses of
Yeah,
water?
that's weird,
Fucking
right?
disgusting.
Oh God. So what if that was his?
Fuck
What if
Hillary
that was
Clinton.
his secret angle at
Whoa.
first? Was that he wanted to become president so that he could warn
About the Bell
people
Witch.
about
Yeah.
witches, ghosts. I mean, is it? Are we talking ghosts? Are we talking like? So it's witches, obviously.
Well,
Bell Witch, but I mean that witch was. What happened to that witch?
I think this witch can kind of encapsulate the like
Anything
everything.
supernatural at this
well,
point.
but what happened to her? What do we know? I mean, I feel bad because I'm asking you questions where you're gonna have to like look shit up. But
Now
it
it's
wasn't
time
really
to make it
determined.
up.
It was
Maybe
either
we make it up.
It was either a vengeful spirit of somebody that John Bell had wronged.
wait,
whether it was a
so the witch
woman-
was not alive at this point.
No,
it was
no,
it was it was an
this is-
entity.
This,
was a
this is
spirit, yeah.
a witch's ghost.
I understand.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's even more terrifying.
Interesting.
Witches
Which
fucking
is-
Oh,
which is what
witch's
you
ghost is what I
suggested
said. That's
Which
that's,
is which?
And that's what I thought
Okay.
of Bell Witch because the Bell Witch is a,
Switch Will Smith.
the Bell Witch is a famous haunting of a witch.
Well, I saw this. I saw this
Oh.
really awesome documentary called Abraham Lincoln Vampire Killer.
Yeah.
So we
Hunter,
could
Hunter,
totally.
Hunter,
sorry,
Hunter.
No, I saw a different documentary.
No, I saw it at Hunter College. Is what I was gonna say. I saw it at Hunter College.
But
Okay.
I'll tell a remarkable occurrence which attracted widespread interest and connected.
White spread.
It
Yeah.
was connected with the family of John Bell, who settled near now what is Adams Station. Okay.
You're such a good reader,
Sorry.
storyteller reader.
Where's
Um,
computer? Can
Adam
make it
Station
for-
sounds like
No,
a
no,
space
but-
galaxy
But
thing.
apparently the Bell Witch drew like crowds to the house and shit.
What
So
do you
it
mean?
became, like, a
but
thing.
but you're talking about as an entity. Like
As-
people
as
came
an
to
entity.
witness
Yeah,
what
yeah,
she was
yes,
doing.
Exactly.
But what was she doing?
Because the witch
She
was
was-
supposed
oh.
to be some spiritual being having a woman's attributes such as voice. It was invisible to the eye, yet it would hold conversations and even shake hands with certain individuals.
Fuck no.
Oh, what?
The feats it performed, I'm getting chills. The feats it
Yeah, me
performed
too.
were wonderful and seemingly designed to annoy the Bell family.
See, that's always
It would
been
take
my
sugar
thing.
from the bowls, spill the milk, take the quilts
Oh,
from
what
the
a
beds,
bitch.
slap the and
Sounds
pinch
like
the
an
children.
annoying ghost.
That's annoying. See, that's a damn poltergeist. That's the
poltergeist.
definition.
Yeah.
But I've always wondered.
But wait,
what
when did
are-
things get dark?
And it would laugh at the discomfort of victims. At
Oh.
first,
There you go.
I don't like
That
that.
scares the shit
At
out
first,
like
it was
that.
supposed to be a good spirit, but its subsequent acts, together with the curses with which it supplemented its remarks, proved the contrary.
Okay, the movie
Oh,
is.
so they thought it was a
Andrew
friend
Jackson-
at first.
Yeah, it was a friendly
a
spirit.
friendly spirit.
And then it
oh
turned dark.
God, that's
All right.
horrifying.
All
You
right.
let it in. You invite it in,
Yeah,
and you're
and then you
okay
play
with
along
it.
All right,
with
guys,
it,
I
and
have
then
an
it-
idea. I have an idea.
Oh,
This movie
shit.
is told through the perspective of Andrew Jackson
Okay.
about the Bell family.
Love
Yeah.
it.
But you don't find out it's Andrew Jackson until the end.
He's Andy.
But wait, who would at the very end? What the last line is like?
Oh,
Call
by
me
the way,
Jackson,
I'm-
Andrew Jackson.
No,
And I'm running for the
No,
Oval
I got
Office.
it. I got it.
Can
Although,
he be a black actor playing it?
No,
Actor.
no, we're not going to do that.
Can Michael B. Jordan be Andrew Jackson?
Are you the one that that suggested it for fucking Who's Your Mummy?
Yeah.
No, that was you that said Michael B. Jordan.
No, I
you know
always,
what?
I
No,
always
was it you?
suggest
He's
Michael
always
B.
Michael
Jordan.
B.
Maybe
Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan deserves it this time. We'll see.
I was
He
gonna
was
say
in our.
he
He was in
Wouldn't
our
make
movie.
any sense for the time period, but we'll see.
It would be a good story for Andrew Jackson to tell on his deathbed.
So he's
Oh,
narrating
so this
it.
is Citizen
narrating.
Kane
He's-
now.
Wait a minute, on his deathbed. So
his
it's
deathbed.
after he's president. It's
Now he's-
after everything.
It's after everything.
Well, why don't we do it in the style of Poe? The John
The
Cusack
movie.
Poe,
Was
yeah.
it what was it?
I forgot what it was called, but it wasn't
The
called
Raven.
Poe.
It was called
The Raven. The
Yeah.
Raven.
Um,
Where I mean, yeah, I
Okay.
didn't.
Well,
I
Poe
mean,
was kind of like he was investigating shit in that movie.
yeah, but was that a real story?
No.
yeah, so then
no, that
it
was
could be in the
ridiculous,
same
yeah.
style as the
But
Raven.
if we,
Okay,
but I
I'm
think-
down with that. I didn't mind that at all.
I think the idea, because like, if at the end of the story,
I
like
can't
this-
hear you, Will.
At the end of the story, sorry, Giallo
Playing
wine.
with
Didn't hear any of
your mic wire.
He's
Shut
got
up.
it. He's got it.
Are you
wrapped
nervous
up.
because
I'm
Eric's
in a
here?
band. I'm in a
He
band.
should be.
Look, you're.
I'm in a band. Oh, yeah, Take It Back Sunday. Your lipstick is
They,
cold.
you know,
don't bother
real
me,
quick,
John.
they don't sound like they used to now. They sound like
Yeah,
the Clash.
it's a little generic.
Weird.
What?
They sound like the Clash now.
What?
Taking Back Sunday. sounds
No, I
like
know,
the
man.
Clash.
Heard you. It's more like a what?
Yeah. I
Clash.
think
The Clash.
I think the allure for me, like where I would be like watching this, like someone narrating a story and like kind of being in it sometimes, but you don't know exactly who it is, and he's just like investigating it, what's going on with the Bell family, and like his experience with what he learned and what he experienced himself, and then he's telling the story on his deathbed, and you find out it is Andrew Jackson, and at that point, that's when he's just like.
It's a respectable figure in the sense of like everybody knows Andrew Jackson.
Everyone knows, and he's got all his slave family around him when he died,
and they're all so upset.
but they were upset that
Okay.
when he died because at that time in his life he was just like,
Oh,
please
because
for-
he was starting
he
to
was
like
like,
warm
please
up.
forgive me. For
Yeah,
everything."
okay.
Can we have Lin-Manuel Miranda play?
I was thinking, I was thinking, is
Andrew
this a
Jackson?
musical? That's what I was thinking. Is this a damn musical? and
Andrew
he's Taking Back
Jackson.
Sunday writing the theme song.
Oh my
In
God.
Oh, yeah, Taking Back Sundays, dude.
the credits. doing the credits theme like, instead of Linkin Park.
Oh shit.
Okay, so but we got it.
It starts with one.
Simultaneously, we need to see what's happening with John Bell and the Bell family.
It goes back.
Are you
and
looking?
forth.
You looking
Yeah,
up
yeah.
stuff?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
great.
Sean's
great.
still
We
reading.
need this.
Because
Thank you.
the John Bell story starts with this encounter of this strange-looking animal sitting in the middle of a corn row.
This is the opening of the film. This is the Sundance
yeah, exactly.
audience is sitting there.
Exactly.
It's the opening of the film, and they're riveted.
The animal had a body of a dog and the head of a rabbit. Bell shot it several times. The animal vanished.
I
Wow.
don't like
okay.
this. I don't
You
like
got what?
it.
It's in the
So-
middle of a field.
Middle of a corn row.
Oh, that's
So-
terrifying.
so-
How
so
big
it's
is
like
that
someone's
a
thing?
hairstyle?
So it suggested that was
We're the worst.
manifestation
I
of the
hate
witch.
Yeah.
It suggested that
Just like in the movie The Witch.
The
she
witch,
took the
very
form of the
similar.
rabbit.
The goat and the goat
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end.
yeah,
The goat,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to live
Exactly.
deliciously?
That wasn't the witch.
That was you're right. That was Black.
that was the
Was it
devil.
Black Peter or something? Or I
Black
forget.
Phillip.
Philip.
Black
Thank
Phillip,
you.
yeah.
That was the
Phillip.
devil, but the witch
That's
was
right.
the
That's
rabbit.
right. Sorry, you're right.
So after that, like noises occurred and scratching on the walls of the cabin they lived in. The kids got scared. Having their bed covers pulled from them and their pillows tossed on the floor by invisible entities, things
Happy
like
Halloween.
All right.
So this
well,
is very
the
James
Conjuring,
Wan right
the Conjuring
now.
2, the
Okay.
Conjuring 2 is pretty much the same thing.
But
He
this would
embellished
play
a lot.
today. People love this
They
shit. This would
do.
play.
that. So if we take the tone of the witch and kind of like
but
spook
add
show
in
it
the
a little
spooky
bit,
stuff.
yeah, a little bit.
Some jump scares maybe here and there with the
Exactly.
sheets getting pulled
I
up.
am going to say
Right,
it's a
right.
period piece, but Disaster Piece does the soundtrack.
Ugh, no.
Why?
Is this this is not? But this is not an M Night Shyamalan film, right?
No.
With the
No.
Andrew Jackson twist.
No. It's not.
Could
an
be a
M. Night
twist at the end. Does he
It's
turn
a
to the camera
James Wan
slowly and say,
film.
I'm Andrew Jackson.
"I'm Andrew Jackson"?
This is a
just-
Twilight Zone
yeah, it's
episode. I'm a
just
big
general-
fan of that show.
By the way, The Visit has got him back on the upswing.
Oh,
I
I
don't know
gotta
if
see
you-
I
that.
hated
Yeah,
that
yeah.
movie.
Oh, I loved it. Okay,
Hated
sorry,
it.
never mind. All right, never mind.
That was pretty
Grandma?
divisive, wasn't it? I mean, half hated it and half loved it.
I
Yeah, it's
didn't
good
like
though.
it.
I like movies.
I
like that.
I just called the ending, but I did like
All
the
right,
show
fair
he
enough.
helped produce with the Duffer Brothers.
Oh yeah,
The
Wayward
Stranger
Pines.
Wayward
Things?
Pines.
Oh.
No, Wayward Pines.
Yeah. Sorry, not to get off the tangent. Okay,
Yeah,
so we're not in the director yet. We don't know who's
gone off the
directing
rails
yet.
many times,
How about James Wan?
That's all right. This is a longer
No,
show.
but James Wan is working on Aquaman. He can't do it right now.
No, this is like backtrating for Wan.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Would it
wait,
be the
next
Duffer
Wan,
Brothers?
you know?
Justin Lin?
That's pretty good. That's
Would
pretty
it be
good.
Justin Lin?
Lin Wan or
Miranda.
Lin Manuel
I was gonna.
Miranda.
All right, I was gonna say.
too many fucking.
Wait, who was the director of It Follows?
Please don't finger the mic stand, by the way, Will. Jesus.
Mitchell.
Robert David Mitchell.
Roger David Mitchell.
I was
Who
gonna
was
say
that? Who was
Robert, director of It Follows.
David Robert Mitchell or
Love It
Robert
Follows.
David?
Sorry, buddy.
Cool.
It's okay. It's Halloween, by the
It
way.
might be a Duffer
It's a
Brothers
it's a
special.
Halloween remake.
It might be.
Halloween-
They only did one feature.
Wait, is John
before,
Carpenter
so.
coming out of hiding for this one?
He's doing the music.
Dude, his heart is fucking shriveled up and dead.
He did a concert recently. My buddy went to it. I can't even imagine.
I'm sure it was great. It was fantastic.
Music revitalized.
Lost Themes 1 and 2 are
they're awesome.
phenomenal.
But so is the Duffer Brother legacy going up into this film? Are they working on this? Is this going to be
you've been suggesting it every single movie we pitched.
Has anyone seen Hidden, their first movie?
No.
No,
I heard it was
I
good though.
I couldn't find it.
Wait, has anyone here seen it?
Has anyone?
Wait, I don't understand. I don't understand why. It's probably on Netflix or something, right? I don't understand what you're.
You're ruining my words.
Has anyone seen it? Hidden?
No.
Okay, so we don't know. But
Stranger Things is strong, so you might want to go.
But is this? But that's not a period piece.
No,
Stranger Things
it is a period.
Well,
no,
we're already. You know what? When I think
You're
period
right,
piece,
you're
I
right.
think
You're thinking
a different
like
time.
costume.
I think of like The
fucking
Village. That's why I thought of M. Night Shyamalan a little bit. But
Shyamalan.
I don't want him anywhere near any.
No.
see now, you know what?
He
Can I just
smells
say? Say that again.
Like bad movie.
That's my favorite piece of racism today that nobody has a problem with.
Shamalama Ding Dong?
Don't know the basis of it, so
No, just the idea. No, I'm joking, obviously, but just the idea that like everyone says Shamalama Ding Dong, and I'm just like, it's like just an Indian name. Like, nobody has a problem with it. I think that's incredible.
I know, it is, right?
It fucking kills me. I say it too, but it fucking cracks me
I
up.
thought it was
people,
from like Animal House or something. Isn't it from a song from?
No,
Animal House
people
or
just
something?
say because they're like, I can't pronounce his name. Literally, you see that's you don't even nobody even knows where it came from. It fucking I love it. I love it because.
I thought it was a Big
it's the
Bopper
last
song.
shred of non-PC that we're clinging to.
If he was here, he'd be like,
this show is not PC if you've listened
No,
to
but
it.
I think it's the funniest
because
thing whenever
feminism?
I see it. Like literally, like you could have like on E! News, you could have someone say like M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, and it's just like
that's
true.
No, if you're like a news reporter,
They'll be shamed
you
like
can't
in
say
10 years.
Yeah,
Don't worry
exactly.
If you were a news reporter reviewing M. Night Shyamalan movies and you were like, and fucking M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong over here is making another movie with a twist.
But honestly, like, yeah, I don't want to make it sound like I have an issue with it. I think it's hilarious.
I think that would be
10
Fox
years from now.
News.
Imagine 10 years from now,
Oh, yeah.
that coverage will be on YouTube as like Jesus.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I honestly could see Bill O'Reilly just fucking blurting that out, like fucking M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong over
See,
there.
that's when people. When that happens, that's when people will
Pinheads.
take issue with it. As soon as somebody like that says it.
Yeah,
But so
Bill O'Reilly's apparently a really nice guy.
we feeling the Duffer Brothers?
I'm feeling Duffer Brothers.
I don't know. Do we bring him in finally? I don't know.
I don't think we need to like
The
typecast,
Duffer Brothers
like
with the
some
cinematographer
director who has done like a
Period
17
piece
19th
specifically.
century
Right.
thing.
That's where I was going.
Duffer
I think.
Brothers
talent,
with
you
the
know.
cinematographer from It Follows.
Sure.
Well,
Okay.
no, I'd say get the same shooter
Witch.
from Stranger Things, which is gorgeous. You know,
It is gorgeous.
The whole damn team. Get
Oh my
everybody.
God, the
Get
whole team. Wait a minute.
whole team
Are we
there,
pitching
man.
a movie or a Netflix series? What are we doing?
Oh, we have never done that.
This could.
Is this a Netflix series?
Well, my main problem with Stranger Things is that could have been a 2-hour movie, but it was a fucking 8-hour.
Sure.
you know?
Yeah, it was definitely there was a little too much
finish
to
that
it.
wine?
You could have done 3
I'm gonna
hours.
drink it before you get back.
You know? 3 hours. Stranger
I
Things
also, I don't want to get into it, but
I like
I
it.
also think that it could have been maybe a little bit less.
I like it, but you could,
I
you could have
personally,
shaved 6
I'm all
episodes.
about 6 episodes. Maybe would have been
that's
a little
fine.
closer to
That's
solid.
fine.
But no, so we're thinking Duffer Brothers. We're thinking. Wait a minute. Now, is that against the podcast itself, or can it be a Netflix? Can it be a series?
We have not pitched to Mr. Hollywood anything like
I mean,
that.
this is not season 2 of Stranger Things, right?
No, I think we should.
okay.
I think we should
So-
stick with like a 2.5 hour movie.
So, but you know what? It might be a Netflix. They might have the Duffer Brothers signed on to make a Netflix film, like Adam Sandler.
Maybe, yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
It could be. This is a Netflix original film.
A 4-picture deal.
Yeah, why
Okay,
not? Why
that's-
not?
that's fine.
So
Okay,
they've got the Duffer Brothers on for 2 series
And then-
and a film
and a movie.
And this is their film.
This is their feature.
I
Okay,
like
that's
that.
Fine,
That's
fine.
interesting.
Okay.
No one tell
Okay.
Pete that I just filled the rest of his wine up with water.
Oh God. Okay. Did you actually finish it and then fill it with water?
Pete's
I
in
didn't
the
even know
bathroom
I
right
finished
now,
it.
by the way.
and-
Yeah.
Now I like this.
He
because,
won't know about this until he hears this.
if I may, this
Yeah,
changes
go.
the game big time. We don't have to worry with Mr. Hollywood. Actually, technically, we're bypassing Mr. Hollywood, but we're going to be respectful, obviously, and still run it
we've
by
never
him, right?
bypassed.
But
Mr.
I mean,
Hollywood.
but that's
Not
the
somebody you
interesting
wanna
thing.
cross, you know?
Well, right, we're going to still respect him, of course, and pitch it to him and make sure he's cool with it. But we can kind of do whatever we want,
Yeah.
a little more
Yeah.
than usual.
We've never gone
Because
against
it's
the grain,
It's already
Sean.
got its
we
release.
might want to do it.
It's already got its release, so we don't have to worry so much about
Okay.
the rating.
Okay.
You know.
So basically, we just have to meet with the Duffer Brothers and tell them that this is what they're going to do.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
At
exactly. We're
gunpoint.
gonna run it by him, and then he's gonna tell them what to do. Yeah.
Because they're so trying to catch up with Stranger Things too that Come on.
Oh wait, are they really?
They
Because they
need-
pretty much pitched the entire thing as if it's finished already. Like,
Yeah, they
actually
their
can't believe how
preview has already
quickly-
chapters and
how
everything.
quickly they have the
had to
names
have
of the episodes.
Almost like
they did. They
Hello,
released
Pete.
that information. Really?
Yeah, the names of the episodes are already
Yeah,
out.
they're already
They
out.
must have had this in like the fucking Bible.
Dude,
Bible,
yeah.
like
Are
the
you
story
kidding me?
Bible.
They knew this. They knew this ahead of time.
I mean, not that I want to,
yeah.
not that I want to get
guys.
into like a Stranger Things review or anything like that, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
they I guess they know where it's going, is what I'll say.
Okay,
They-
Yeah.
good.
So
Okay.
okay,
Will-
so in
Oh,
case you
sorry.
missed it, no, he didn't drink it.
Oh
In
no!
case
Wait,
you
wait,
missed
sorry,
it,
sorry. I have an announcement to make.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what?
I just got
You
back
missed?
from
Oh.
no. I got back from a meeting. From meeting Mr. Hollywood's secretary.
Oh yeah. I
And
thought you were-
she
She's
said
waiting.
no, he's running late, so we have like an extra like half an hour.
Okay,
because
so
we
we
got
got
time.
time. Great,
Great, because we've
So
decided that we're
30
going to
minutes
do
left,
a.
though.
We're
This is-
doing a series now.
No,
and
no,
extend-
no,
So
it's
we
not a
need to-
series. It's not a series.
What is
It is
It's a
a
movie?
Netflix movie a la
It's an original movie.
a la
Oh.
Adam Sandler.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
A la Adam Sandler.
What are you talking about?
Pete found
Pete?
out about the
Maybe
water.
you can
in
use the water.
Yeah,
it's
but
fine.
look, it looks like
Will's
water,
helping
not
you out.
wine.
Will's helping
I'm
you
doing
out.
you a favor.
No, it's not a Netflix series.
Don't worry,
but
I'll
it
get
is-
No,
when
it's
an
the Duffer
Amazon
Brothers.
Prime.
No,
no,
Amazon
it's
Prime
like
series.
It's like Duffer Brothers have Stranger Things and then a movie deal.
and then season 2.
Right.
I'm
Stranger
gonna listen
Things.
to this later and
And
hear what you
then-
guys did.
And then this it's a Netflix film.
It's an
so what we
original
were saying
film.
was
Oh.
we have to obviously go to Mr. Hollywood, of course, because first of all we're respectful
We
of
gotta
his.
clear it
You
with
know,
him.
we got to clear it with him. But at the same time, the rating thing is different because it's we already know it's going to Netflix,
right.
and that is a different rating system. So
Pete's mad at me because I
Right,
drank his
right.
wine.
All right, we gotta,
he really?
come on. We're
Don't worry.
breaking it all down.
I'm
Come on,
gonna
we gotta
get-
focus
No, I
on-
heard
come
it.
on.
Will's
so
just
now
smiling
here
at
we
me.
are though. Here we are. We can kind
like
of
a
go
lovely
crazy
lady.
with it. We can
So-
go a little crazy with
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Just
So
and you know people are going to watch it.
Okay, so we're
It's the
gonna
Duffer
do.
Brothers.
We're
I'd
gonna
watch
do
this.
a bit of revisionist history, kind of like
I'm-
Tarantino.
No,
revisionist
even
history,
even
right?
James
Yeah.
Wan revised history with his story in The Conjuring
Okay.
2.
Sure.
We
All
both
right.
know that whatever the fuck that creature was that he created, the
Oh yeah, yeah.
In-
with
what,
the-
Insidious,
yeah,
or-
which actually scared
That-
the shit out of me.
You talking about
Okay.
Insidious?
No, in Conjuring 2.
Oh,
whatever
okay.
the hell that was.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that ghost story did include most of that stuff. I
Yeah,
mean, with
right.
the,
You can
the
revise
Valak
history.
and the old guy.
Amityville
This
Horror
is
revised-
turning into drunk history.
Drunk
I dig
history
it.
right
No, I
now.
dig it. You got water. Go ahead.
Revisionist history.
Thanks, dude.
You're fine.
Oh.
It's
Okay,
core
so we
water.
have Andrew
Sponsored.
Jackson.
Core water is good.
Andrew Jackson is the narrator throughout.
Okay, yeah.
You
Do
don't
we
know
not
until
see
the
him?
end.
No, we see. No, we
No,
see
you
him.
do see him, but you just don't know who he
Wait,
is.
wait, wait, wait,
It's
wait.
just General
But
Jackson
it's
or whatever?
narrated by
Is
an
that it?
older actor,
Okay, okay.
and we see
okay.
his younger self
Yep.
walking around.
And
so
he's
we need
like,
to.
these
James
are my,
Woods.
These are my investigations in
James
the paranormal.
Woods, no, not old enough. Is he? Wait, what
James
age?
Woods is mad old.
How about
Well,
we do
Andrew
a
Jackson
series,
must have died
Andrew
relatively
Jackson
young for the
Diaries?
time.
Actually,
right,
wait,
you
hold
know?
on a second. James Woods would be the best old Andrew Jackson.
he'd
Would he
be
though?
awesome.
But how old was Andrew Jackson when he died? I mean, it must have been younger certainly than we
I'm-
die today.
we could
I'm
old
gonna look
make up
average,
him.
right?
Look up this
Computer?
dude.
Computer.
Computers?
Gee.
I mean,
James
whatever
Woods
it is,
up there. James Woods is up there, but we have to think. Literally, all we have to think is a narration voice. What do we think? Do we think that that's a good narration
Woods?
voice?
I love James
He's got a
Woods.
good voice.
Woods.
By the way.
Yeah, James Woods is great.
But
Okay.
a young Jackson would be Matthew
Wouldn't be Woody
McConaughey.
Allen, right?
I mean,
Would it be Woody
Matthew
Allen?
McConaughey's
If
young Andrew
it were
Jackson.
Matthew McConaughey style True Detective.
Oh my
season
God!
1,
Wait,
Duh. That's all. This is the only McConaughey
wait.
I want to see.
Is Matthew McConaughey playing young
Andrew-
Andrew Jackson?
Yes, he
Yes.
is.
Oh man, that's perfect.
Oh, that is perfect.
It
He
is.
look- Wait, you just showed a picture.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
looks like a young.
He does
Yeah.
look like a
Oh
young
my
Andrew
God.
Jackson.
Yeah, he could.
Well,
McConaughey.
that's not the picture.
All
you
right.
just
I know,
showed.
no, but McConaughey could do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he was older.
That
so he
looks
was
like
what,
McConaughey and Woods.
how
At
old
the
was he
same
roughly?
time.
I am curious.
Yeah.
How old was he roughly when he dies? Because technically, this whole story is being told from his deathbed. I don't think aloud necessarily, but just to the audience.
Right, right. Yeah,
You know.
he was the 7th president of the U.S.
Shut up.
That doesn't tell us how old he is.
He defeated the bank.
This is all
He's
in
self-made.
office. This is
So,
all.
but was he in like his 60s, his 70s? Like, I don't know how old he got.
I'm
I
trying to
mean,
look
they
at-
probably didn't.
Well,
give you that.
I'm
Sean,
thinking
you
67.
find out what year he was
Should
born.
I ask?
Okay,
Oh.
no, I was going. Okay,
Okay.
he was born in
Computer.
1767
Oh.
and died in 1845. So he was 78. He was a fucking old.
So he was an old
78.
for that time. That was
so
really
James
good.
Woods is like
could
70,
yeah.
play him.
Yeah,
Could
because
the, could the
James
witch
Woods
have been
looks like
keeping it?
90
Did he
now.
want to die and the witch was keeping him alive? Because that's pretty old for that time, right?
Oh,
Or am I wrong?
We could know because you could write it
Can I
that way.
think- maybe
Also,
it's a
you could
curse.
include
Maybe
in the
it's-
fact that
I don't know if I'm wrong, but-
well, you could include in the lore of Andrew Jackson that he survived death twice, and he had
Wait, that's true. You're making
wealth.
that up.
He had wealth come to him very easily. He worked, but he also worked. He was self-made.
That's true. You're saying.
Those are all true things.
Okay.
He survived death twice.
What were the
Can
ways
we
he
call
survived
this
death?
true
Wait a minute.
things?
Truer things.
attempts.
True.
What were the? Did he really survive death twice?
Yeah,
What were
2
those? Because
assassination
that might be the witch.
Well, here's
She might have done this.
Yeah, well, it's a
But
curse,
he was
some kind of his curse.
But that was when he was a president.
That's fine.
Do we want to cover when he's a president?
Well, he had the curse throughout the whole thing.
So what were the
His
ways?
curse was,
if you know off the top of your head, what were the ways that he survived death?
Okay,
Let's figure this
so
out.
at one point, Andrew
in.
Jackson was going to be assassinated by a gentleman. Forget who the hell it was, but his blasting caps in his gun did not go off.
Okay.
And it was like a dry
and the witch,
blast.
because the witch was like, he's
Fired
mine,
twice
motherfucker.
at him. Fired twice at him,
Okay.
and he survived it. And then Andrew Jackson beat the shit out of the guy.
Did he like pistol?
Andrew
That's
Jackson
so
also-
McConaughey.
Andrew
That's
Ja-
so
Oh my God,
McConaughey.
yeah.
Andrew Jackson also
Get over here.
murdered
The witch
a guy.
stood in the way.
Andrew Jackson also murdered a guy during a duel because the guy called his wife fat. And the guy, Andrew Jackson fucking murdered the dude. Murdered the guy.
Can you blame him?
That guy's dying words were,
Listen,
I
for
remember
all the terrible
PH.
things Andrew Jackson did, Andrew Jackson helped.
I'm sorry.
Andrew Jackson helped herald in a part, like he's the founder of the Democratic Party.
Wait, but what was the other? What was the other?
That was the same. Same assassination attempt by the same person, but it didn't work.
I wonder
twice.
if that's what I'm saying. I wonder if the witch
intervened.
Helped him?
Because she wanted him.
Okay, so I know we're developing and we're fleshing out the story now, but it came to me how the movie ends. I just want to say it before. So you see James Woods, he tells the whole story. You like the James Woods thing?
Sure.
So James Woods,
fucking awesome.
Okay, so James.
Now we're in the deathbed.
So
it's the end of Interstellar.
It's the end of the movie.
Yeah, and this whole thing
It's not with him, but with his mom or whatever. With his
Let
daughter.
me do this
right?
because Sean's looking up facts. Let me do this. So,
Which, thank you, Sean. by the
James
way.
Woods is telling his grandson, or
All the
slaves.
around
He's
his
fucking
bed.
slaves.
Slaves and family.
His
Okay.
regrets.
He's telling him his regrets, his stories, and it's the end of the movie.
He sees the witch.
Dude, let me do this.
Oh, I knew where you were going with. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Let him
no.
finish.
Sorry.
You see McConaughey defeat the witch or whatever happens.
Shit. Oh, man.
Defeat her. He can't
and-
defeat
no,
her.
You think. Hold on.
You interrupting motherfucker.
Sorry.
Eric uninterrupted.
So McConaughey's part of the story is finished. We slow transition dissolve into Woods in his deathbed, and that's
From
how
McConaughey to Woods.
to Woods.
Okay.
And then so he's like literally he's about to die, but then like the people who are surrounding him, the doctors, the family, the slaves, they
Press.
they leave him alone. He's like let him sleep. So he goes to sleep.
There's a giant, like,
Let
the
him
doctor's
sleep.
Japanese.
Let
And it's
him-
also
Let them fight.
played by
Ken Watanabe.
let him sleep.
He has. Andrew Jackson has a Japanese doctor, dudes. Let
my
him
God.
sleep.
Imported, baby.
Yeah, let him sleep.
There were Japanese people in America at that time.
Okay,
so it's
all right, there
So
you
he
go.
goes to sleep, and so you see James Wood close his eyes, and all of a sudden, like whatever, there's got to be a noise that connotates like the bell witch.
A creaking door.
Yeah, like
No, the
Like
noise
a
is
click,
the sound
click,
of the sound of a beer can opening.
The scratching.
Oh,
Ah.
so then you hear Woods.
Oh.
Yes.
So Woods.
Wait, his
open-
last name is Woods. That's so scary.
No, it's Jackson.
Oh shit.
So all of a sudden you just hear like, oh sorry. You hear
Oh, that's Pete scratching.
And
his
then he
hands on the
opens his
table.
eyes.
Woods opens his
Camera
eyes.
pulls in on his face. He falls asleep. Camera.
He
pulls
has a
back
gun
out.
in bed with him. And he goes, "Bring it on, motherfucker!" Boom, bam, bam, and then it's like, Jackson,
Yeah,
Jackson
I'm
versus
thinking I'm
Witch.
back. Okay.
J
John
versus,
Wick.
J
John,
versus
it's
B.
actually John Wick too.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
No.
And Watanabe is like, "Let them fight."
No, one of his slaves protects him. He's like, "Yeah, I'm thinking I'm black."
God damn it.
I don't know.
Someone went there.
But he did kill a motherfucking lot
That's
of Native
history.
Americans.
Will, that's history.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's the tier of
That's
Trail of
Trail of
Tears.
Yeah.
The Trail of Fears is still a potential title.
And War of 1812, he was a big deal because he was the leader of the Tennessee.
So fucked up.
He did a lot of fucked up stuff.
The Tennessee.
Dude, he disobeyed the Supreme Court like several times.
Oh, do we ever see The Witch, or is it a Blair Witch kind of thing?
No, you should see
Kristen
the Witch.
Bell is
You
playing
see
the
The
witch.
Witch? No.
No,
I'm fighting you on that.
Glimpses-
Kristen Bell
Let them
witch.
fight.
Creepy glimpses
Let them
of the
fight.
witch throughout his story, but
Can the
at
witch
the
be
end,
played by a man?
I think. I think
That's
you
a
should
warlock.
See that. I think the only
That's
time
a
we should see
warlock.
that
That's
witch
no, with a wig.
is
drag.
is the dog.
Oh, that's very
rabbit
James
thing,
Wan,
you
though.
know, like the dog
You
rabbit.
think? Okay, and then other. You know what? No,
It
the
can
witch
come
is just
back.
a voice.
yeah,
Who's voicing the witch?
It's just a voice, and it's you see
Betty
it
White?
B. Arthur.
You know.
Oh, we were in the same golden.
We were in the same Golden Girls.
golden.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were in the same golden
wow.
thoughts.
The Golden
Weird.
Days. No, it should be somebody that's
you should see
hot
the
right
witch
now.
at the end.
It should
At
be
the end
somebody
of the-
that's hot
at the
right
end when
now.
he's going to die.
What if
But
it's
she's gorgeous.
She's the one who brings him.
Is she
What
gorgeous?
if it's that
though?
girl
Side.
Anna Kendrick? Were you
no,
thinking?
no,
Oh my God, I was
Anna
gonna say Anna
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
Anya Taylor, the girl who in the witch.
Oh no! Oh my God, it's a sequel.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
God.
a fucking sequel.
Stop it.
It's what happens after
The Witch 2. Back in
Anya
Black.
Taylor, Anya Taylor-Joy. That's her name. Anya Taylor.
I think
That's
you
it.
should, you should
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
see
She
the
was
witch.
great.
You should only see the witch at the end when he's about to die.
But what is
Like,
she? Is she gorgeous though?
No, she's terrifying.
She's
looking.
terrifying.
Fucking terrifying, and he's okay with it because
It's Heidi Klum.
I was gonna say it's Ann Coulter based on the roast the other day.
But okay,
Wow, we brought up Ann
but
Coulter
you're
a lot
avoiding-
Just
today.
based on the roast. Just based on the roast the other day,
But
or
you're-
last month, I should say.
we're avoiding like the main thing, which is like the motivation of the ghost and who is it? Like, it's just is it a dead slave?
Love.
Or is it a dead
Is
native? Are they
does
dead
she
natives?
move her attention from the Bell family to Andrew Jackson because he gets his fucking nose up in that shit?
Oh yeah, why does he intervene?
Well, nobody knows the reason who the ghost was because it was hunting.
Why did
haunting
Jackson
John
get
Bell.
involved?
It was haunting
Wait
the Bell
a
family.
minute. So we don't. I thought you said a name before. No, Katie was the name of the witch.
Kate.
You said.
It's
I
Kate.
didn't say that.
No, you did.
Yeah, you did.
You said
Somebody-
that.
somebody
I
was
have it
telling
on
me.
here.
You're scaring the
sorry.
shit.
Yeah, no, you're
now
right.
I feel like
So
we're
it
in a
was.
horror
But I
movie
mean,
right
wait
now.
a minute,
Sean
wait a
doesn't
minute.
remember.
Did they know
She
the
did-
name Katie from after she was a ghost, or did they know who it was before they died? Does that matter to Andrew Jackson? Like, what is the? Did Andrew Jackson
I'm still
wrong
confused.
her?
I'm still confused why, out of everybody in the world, Andrew Jackson got involved.
It's just cool.
It was
just
because
I know it's cool, but
It's
it's
actually
just
happened.
he was intrigued by the story because the word got out.
And also,
and
this
people
witch
would
must have
come-
been before Andrew Jackson. Like, she must have died before Andrew Jackson was around, right?
This
Or
is,
no?
um,
Am I getting my times wrong? Well, I don't know
No,
the
I
years.
think it was during his military career, which is around the
but
turn
I'm
of the
saying,
like 18.
did she die? When did she die?
Uh,
was she burned?
If
at the
she
stake?
cursed the
Like, what
family,
was the,
she
what
had to
was
be
the deal?
alive when the Bell family
I
was
don't.
alive.
I don't think there's any information on that.
Okay,
but it
okay.
was. But some people say that it might have been someone that John Bell, the head of the family, had an affair with.
What if this is a
Oh.
Scooby-Doo situation and they were alive? And it was just a burglar.
Oh.
What if it was Andrew Jackson?
Let's see who's really haunting
In
this
drag.
cornfield.
Andrew Jackson is the Bell Witch.
Oh, it's
Jackson
me,
is a-
Andrew Jackson.
It's just a
See,
dog
now,
with
Italian-
a rabbit.
It's
now
me.
M. Night Shyamalan is involved in this.
Matthew
because that-
McConaughey pulls off a mask and it's James Wood, but you're me when I'm dead.
all right.
Oh,
All right, so
no.
this is a little tricky though. So you know what? Maybe let's not go too far into the lore. Let's leave it as because we got to get to Mr. Hollywood,
It's
right?
revisionist,
We got to have
you
this
know?
ready for Mr.
This is
Hollywood.
a very surface
So-
information.
That's what I was gonna say. This is
It's-
very, very
it does
surface
not
right
fucking
now.
matter.
We're more concept than plot than like
we're
plot
developing.
Right now.
We're
Yeah.
developing the story.
I think that Andrew Jackson is tormented by these visions that he has of all the atrocities that he's war atrocities that he's done.
And he blames
But
it
he's-
on the Bell Witch.
But he's also a hero. But he's haunted
no.
himself.
Okay.
But then he hears that
He
someone
does-
else is being haunted too.
In a similar way.
Yes.
Yeah. and then
yes.
he wants to make a connection. He said, "What if this person is going through the same thing that I'm going through?" And he goes to investigate the Bell's house
Yeah.
situation.
Like a middle-aged
Yeah.
Andrew Jackson.
right,
there.
right.
How does
exactly,
news
yeah.
get around this time? How does he
This-
hear about this? Like, what's the?
It's
Well-
newswatch. Maybe it's like
Well,
like
the thing about the Bell Witch
This
is
was a
that-
good thing. Well, actually, this was a good thing at this time because this is like when newspapers were even getting more and more popular and how people would.
I was
actually
gonna
spread
say, okay,
information.
right?
Early
Okay.
1800s.
every
Very-
someone
everyone
hands
has
him-
the
Andrew
same
Jackson-
So
information.
someone hands him a piece of paper
Yeah.
and says, "This is a newspaper," and he goes, "Wait, fuck, this sounds like my life."
well, no, because the Bell Witch.
Can you do that? Can you do that as McConaughey though? Look, this is my
That's
life.
my life, man.
He's drinking a fucking Lone Star.
All right.
He has to. Yeah, he has to look like he does in True Detective, where he's all like disheveled from
No,
war.
he's gonna picture him with the
No,
the
like
hair
Free
cut.
State
Yeah,
of Jones.
dude.
Like he looks like
Free
that.
State of
Like,
Jones.
he
Yes,
looks
Free
like
State.
that.
You know what? We've
Or
already done this.
Amistad,
God
like,
damn
he
it, he's a
looks
little
like
on the
fucking-
nose, but I think he's still in that world. Okay.
But the
So he
word
hears
the
about
word
it.
about the Bell Witch got around. There would be
Did it?
people
Okay.
coming to the house.
But
to
it was
see
more word of mouth, is what I'm
It
saying.
was- yeah, it was word of
That's what
mouth.
matters.
It was
That's what
word of mouth,
matters.
I think.
So he's at some sort of
Maybe one of his
soiree.
slaves
This is
says-
not a Tim Burton film, is it? No, we
No.
said it's the Duffer Brothers. It's the Duffer Brothers.
Yeah.
Because I'm picturing that scene in Sleepy Hollow where they're at the party.
Exactly.
But,
yeah.
So Winona Ryder is the wife of the Bell
Oh,
family.
she's got to be in it
She's
because
gotta
she
be in
also
it.
signed the contract with Netflix was, and you
She's
also
got
have
a
to help
three-thing
Winona
deal
Ryder.
with that.
We already have her as a cat lady in Catastrophe.
Winona Ryder, I.
Yeah, you're fine with it. I know you're
I'm
fine.
Mr.
fine with
Netflix
it.
was like,
Um,
"You're going to hire."
Who'd you say, Mr. Netflix? Does
Mr.
he?
Net-
How is he related to
Oh.
Mr. Hollywood? Wait
well,
a
they're
minute.
distant.
Netflix.
They're
Who
distant
Who the hell
cousins.
is that?
They
Distant cousins.
They might be connected
Related by
in some way.
marriage.
Well, they're one's
Related by marriage.
reptilian, one's a gray alien, and
Once a gray
One's
alien.
One's
the other one is
Brazilian?
Nordic.
one's a gray alien.
Wait, did you say one of them's Brazilian?
Yeah,
right?
they might be pretending to be, but they're gray aliens.
Okay,
They
so
smell.
Winona Ryder's
So-
in it though. So Winona Ryder's maybe playing. Is she the voice of the witch?
She's the witch.
Yeah, the voice. We don't see her.
She might be, or she could be John Bell's wife.
Okay, she's.
know?
You know what? We're not the voice of the witch yet. I think we're not there yet.
Who's gonna play
She's
John Bell?
Yeah. John Bell
yeah.
could be
Nick Offerman.
Patrick Wilson, straight off of The Conjuring and Insidious.
He's good, man. He's good. The dude.
He's so
I was
going to
say William H. Macy would be a great.
Ooh, I like that better.
I was going to say
I
William
said
H.
Nick
Macy.
Offerman with his mustache.
Christian Slater.
I like Mr. Robot.
No, but can we please bring him in here in some sort of way to
Christian
have
Slater?
a reunion between Winona Ryder and Christian Slater, Heather's.
Oh shit, dude.
Heather style.
Here we go.
That's the Duffer Brothers' ultimate goal. But
Oh my God! If the Duffer
no,
Brothers
I think
remade Heathers,
William H. Macy absolutely. What were we just doing with that mic?
I was
Just
sucking
suck
a dick.
that dick.
All
over
right.
I
the
love that idea.
All right, Bo.
Okay.
He's all
Is that
saw
how
right?
you
what I'm talking about?
express
I love Bo
enjoyment? Okay.
Finger you. Sorry. Had to throw it in there.
I went to that school. I think the William H. Macy, I think is the perfect.
I agree.
What's his name? John Bell.
John Bell was the
This
John
is not
Bell
the
Sr.
Bell family, as in like the phones, right? By the way.
No, that's Alexander Graham.
I was gonna say, but are they? I'm saying, are they related?
They're
No,
distant
no relation.
cousins.
All right.
Sean was ready.
At least they didn't
Sean was ready to answer.
Well, yeah, I know,
No.
but I know it wasn't him. Obviously,
No.
but I'm saying, are they related? Are they
John
related in
Verizon
some
was
way?
was that guy?
John Verizon. John Verizon.
Oh,
wait,
and,
real
and
quick side note.
Christopher
I
AT&T.
am, I am genuinely, deeply fucking disturbed by the guy switching from Verizon to Sprint.
Oh yeah,
That's
That
Yeah.
upsets
right?
me
Isn't
on
that
a
weird?
deep level.
I think
Yeah,
that guy can't
I feel
think
that
that
guy
betrayed.
is
that guy-
that guy's a traitor. He deserves
Yeah.
to be in fucking prison.
I think you could see the depression in his eyes. He's
Yeah,
dead eyes
no,
now.
he's
He's the
he's a
reason
goddamn
why
I mean,
9/11
free,
happened.
like I think, free Colin Kaepernick. Fuck the
Make
fucking,
America Verizon
Yeah,
again.
fuck the Sprint guy.
No, but okay, so
Oh God.
so we've got so we're starting to work the cast together because Mr. Hollywood's gonna want to know this, right? He wants to know the cast. We don't have as much of like the plot.
Mr. Netflix.
Well, Mr. Netflix though, but we got to
It's in
go to
tandem.
Mr. Hollywood
It's
first,
in
I
tandem,
think, right?
'cause He's cousins
fuck
with
you
Mr.
guys.
You tell me.
Okay.
You tell me.
Well,
I don't know.
Or at
Tell
least they're
me.
working together.
the ghost's name, the poltergeist name was Kate, and
Ooh,
she
Katie or Kate?
Kate.
Kate.
Just
What? Just Kate.
Just
Ooh,
Kate.
No last
And-
name.
and
Let's
she,
make it Katie.
and
I
she-
know a
Kate,
scary
Kate.
story about one of those.
All right.
She
sorry.
tormented
I'm drunk.
Belle's
Yeah, it's
youngest
gonna come
daughter.
out.
She tormented Belle's youngest daughter Betsy the most. Okay,
Betsy White. Oh no, it was Betty.
after she became engaged to this Joshua Gardner guy.
Whoa. Okay, so wait a minute.
Maybe
Wait
there's a
minute.
reason why that the ghost is really tormenting this
Josh
woman,
Gardner
this-
played by Patrick Wilson.
Anton Yelchin.
Oh.
No, he's dead. You can't do that.
Well, but
We can like.
he was
Why?
my actually one of my favorite actors. So can we
Yeah.
pretend? Can we all do this in a world where he's still
No.
around?
No.
Come on, but he was,
Respect.
Rest in
no,
peace, Anton
respect-
Yelkin.
He was one of my
Listen,
favorite
Listen,
actors.
Striffler, hold on a second. We found
don't
out that
fucking do
Anton Yelkin died.
Yelchin.
While we were
Yelchin,
recording.
whatever. Sorry, that's terrible.
Genuinely, by the way,
He keeps
speaking of
coming
respect,
back up
one of my
on the
favorite
podcast.
actors. I was
Us
devastated.
too.
I
Yes,
was
yeah.
super.
Okay,
We were all
absolutely
pretty-
devastated.
Because Burying the X is like one of my favorite.
I'm sorry, Gene
movies.
Wilder died, and I was like, it's not as sad as Anton Yelchin,
It's
and
not.
everyone was like, yes, it is, and I'm like, you're wrong,
The guy-
flat
No,
out.
because Anton Yelkin got
83.
crushed by a car. And
Yeah,
Gene Wilder was
20
going
something.
insane.
In like
Okay.
the prime of his life.
All right.
But
Oh,
we
he
found
was about
out
to do his first fucking directorial movie. Oh, I'm gonna
It's
die.
sad.
Anyway, sorry.
we
sorry.
found out that Anton Yelchin died while on the podcast.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to tell me the episode. I want to hear it.
It's sad.
I
What
I found
was
it on the way to a
Crossing
barbecue. It was
Crossroads?
awful.
It's called Crossroads, crossing over Crossroads.
Jesus, it's a Britney Spears sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I can't wait
And
to listen
Ralph
to that.
Macchio.
It's a sequel-
No.
It's a sequel to both
Crossing
movies called
over.
Crossroads.
Yeah, all right.
crisscrossing into each other.
Jesus.
It's the weirdest goddamn
That's called
episode we've
Crossing.
ever
All right,
made.
so listen. So we got to keep this in
Supermarkets.
reality where it can't be anyone that's passed. Okay, fine.
Sure.
But he was one of my favorites. I
Yeah.
genuinely brought him up because he was
Okay,
the first person.
we
to
might
come
not
to
have to cast those people.
Okay.
Well,
Let's get
Patrick
the
Wilson
leads,
would
you
make
know?
a good Joshua Gardner.
Well,
Patrick Wilson?
No, he's
Too
Bell.
old.
He's John Bell.
He's
probably.
John Bell.
Yeah.
No,
No,
that's
no,
William
Will-
H. Macy.
We got
I
William
think that's
H.
better.
Macy.
Personally, I mean, that's just me. I'm
I
voting
wish-
William H.
I wish
Macy.
Will-
wish there was
Macy.
more. He's
Only
great.
because Patrick Wilson is like doing this already in 2 franchises,
Okay, fair enough.
right?
Then how about
Wait, what kind of person is Joshua Gardner?
He's a younger guy, right? These are obviously they're kids.
Yeah,
Betsy
I-
and Joshua Gardner, they're younger guys.
They had to be
So-
pretty young.
All right,
so
who's the-
Betsy is what, Anna Kendrick? We said that before. Is that Anna Kendrick? I don't know.
I guess so.
Oh no, I thought she was Kate.
No, you know what? No, it's what's her face from the movie with the robots and the Danish girl that just won the Oscar Best Supporting Actress.
Robots and the Danish girl.
Oh my God, Ex Machina.
Transformers?
Oh,
The
yeah,
robot.
yeah.
What the hell's her name?
I don't
Can't
know.
think of it.
Oh, she's awesome.
It's
Yeah.
her.
Oh,
that's Betsy. That's
Alicia
Betsy.
Vikander.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah,
Alicia
she's-
Vikander.
she's
She
great.
is Betsy.
That's good.
And
She's
who
lovely.
is-
She's lovely.
Who
Lovely.
is
Oscar Isaac is
Oscar? Yeah. Who is? What was
That
it?
guy
What
rules,
was the
man.
name? John.
John
no.
Bell is
no,
William
no,
H.
no,
Macy.
no.
no,
What was the
that's
name of
Donald.
the,
That's Donald Gleason, who is also an Ex Machina.
Donald Gleason. No, but that's because they're in Ex Machina together. Is that weird?
So
So
were there redheads
yeah.
at that point in
We
time?
can't like double
yeah,
dip
are you
that.
kidding me?
Yeah.
It's like it's fucking like still
But in
English.
this part of
Is
the
that
world.
lazy
English,
casting?
yes, and of
Okay,
course,
fine.
man.
Is that
Andrew
lazy?
Jackson and
Wait,
like
no. What was the name of the
Irish and
help me?
English
What was the name
people.
of the person we're trying to cast right now? The younger guy.
The
that
younger guy
she was
Gardner
pissed about.
was
Gardner.
Joshua Gardner. Yeah.
That
and Betsy. Are
Betsy we know is already Alicia Vikander.
Yeah.
Joshua Gardner is.
Topher Grace.
Ugh.
Ew.
Too old. First
Too
of all.
old. He can still play young.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
The new Woody Allen. Yes.
Sure. Okay.
Oh,
he is,
poor
by the way.
him
Woody
being-
Allen. I don't know. Woody Allen couldn't make any movies without Jesse Eisenberg.
This is a
anymore.
Michael
This is
Cera?
a top tier cast going down the line.
I like Jesse Eisenberg.
Wait. But could Michael Cera play serious and straight?
No,
Well,
you
wait,
can't look at
would
his
this
face
be Michael
and,
Cera's
I don't know
first
about
Oscar
straight.
nom? Would this be his Oscar push? Michael Cera
No,
for real?
He might not be able to do it.
Genuinely, we might laugh too much. All right, so let's stick with Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah,
Jesse Eisenberg.
I think
Listen,
that
Jonah
works.
Hill's been nominated twice, so
That's fair, but you know what? I thought he deserved both of them.
sure.
So
I think honestly, no offense to Michael Cera, if I ever meet him, he's probably gonna be a douchebag.
I think we would laugh though.
but
too
I think
much.
we'd all laugh.
Jesse
only because,
Eisenberg.
Like what the fuck has Michael Cera been doing?
Wait, actually, ironically, a bunch of serious
Sausage
stuff,
Party.
but more behind the scenes. Yeah, that's true. He was adorable in that.
He was very
Drama
adorable in Sausage
based
Party.
or
So let's
hard
let's go
drama?
with Alicia Vikander and Jesse Eisenberg. I can see them together.
Sure.
That's cool.
It's
Okay.
very old school. I can see
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
She
yeah,
has
I
an
get
old look to her.
He's
going
gonna
to
be very shaky.
They have
Yes.
disgusting teeth. Everybody's got fucking nasty teeth.
Fucking love it. I'm actually a big fan of.
Nasty
I don't
teeth?
like perfect teeth. Actually, I was just talking to somebody about this. I like when you can, if you
Pete,
can
you have
draw.
nice teeth.
Thank
Well,
you.
I'm actually upset that I got braces because I liked my teeth beforehand. Actually, if I can draw your teeth, I think okay. Like
Yeah.
if I can remember what your teeth look like, I think that's dope.
Yeah,
If I could
fucked up
draw
teeth,
your
yeah.
teeth,
I actually prefer it. I do prefer it.
I actually
pretty
like
funny.
straight
So-
teeth. Straight teeth, like teeth are the first thing
Yeah,
I look
team-
at in a girl.
dude.
But
team
I
straight
like
teeth,
I
right?
like when they're if
Right?
they're
Team
perfect,
straight
then you're
teeth?
just like everybody else.
Sean's like
Not
so
everyone else has straight teeth.
involved in reading the
It's
story.
like everyone's
I'm
got
trying to
fucked
cherry
up
pick out
teeth.
Is that the name of this
stories,
movie?
like,
Straight teeth? No.
Straight teeth.
Okay, guys, we have 15 minutes.
We have to get the title within the next 15 minutes. Then
You
for
just
sure.
want to say Bell Witch?
The bell.
No, we got to have
Bell Witch
something better
haunting?
than that.
Yeah.
Jackson
gotta
and
be
the Bell Witch.
No,
Well,
no,
well,
you do not allude to its. You
Think
do
of-
not know it's Andrew Jackson.
Right, no,
that's
you don't know
secondary and third
It's such a ridiculous,
Yeah.
stupid twist.
I don't care. Nobody's got to
Why is
know.
it a twist?
No, it doesn't.
Also,
you don't need
I'm
a
Andrew
twist.
Jackson.
It does, no. It's not.
Nobody says his name throughout.
It's a reveal. It's not a twist.
Everyone calls him
all
Drew.
It's a soft.
Drew.
It's a soft reveal later
Jack.
on. That's all it is.
Is that the name of the film?
I got a
Drew
soft
Jack.
reveal for
Jackson.
Hey! Oh!
Nothing. Story of my life. Nothing hinges.
Why do people keep showing you their soft penises?
So two things have to happen.
Story of my life, he said.
So two things
This
have
is
to
a
happen.
very drunken episode. I'm really
let's
sorry.
say three things have to happen within the next 15 minutes. We need the final title.
Yeah.
We need what else? We need something
movie's
else
called
by
The
then.
Final
We need
title.
a
We need
little
a
more.
writer. We need a writer.
We need a. Do we need? No.
We already have a writer, Winona.
No, we need no. Within the next 15 minutes,
Winona
we
Ryder.
need the title. We need the actress who's voicing the witch, and I need to finish my beer. Those are the next.
Chug
That's a
that
tall
fucking
boy.
beer, buddy.
Next 15 minutes. A tall order for a tall boy. Even though I'm 5'6".
Well, who does
It's
cool
all
voice
one.
work? Female voice work.
Nick Offerman.
Stop
No,
suggesting
woman.
him.
A woman.
The woman who does.
never
Wait.
stop
What if it's the woman who did Siri?
That's fucking weird.
That is weird.
It's a little weird.
Actually, it is just Siri repeating things.
Okay, so it's not Siri. It's not a digital ghost. What if it's
Meryl Streep.
No, it's got to be somebody completely unexpected.
What kind of
route?
sound?
Wait, why don't we just sit in
what kind of
silence for
voice
some
is-
Kristen
dead air?
Shaw. No, okay.
What kind of-
Patricia Heaton.
What?
Kristen Shaw.
Wait.
So
Hi,
Tina Belcher?
That's not Tina.
Hey, I'm here again.
Yeah, that's the other one. I
That's
can't think of her name.
adorable.
Wait. What
But she
kind-
did
Tina's
it
a great-
creepy. that
How
might be
scary
cool.
do we want to make this? Because this is still a ghost
No,
story.
wait a minute. No.
Whoa,
Just
that's a
talk,
lot of
dude.
no's.
Say it.
No.
What the hell's going on?
What if the witch?
Forgot what he was
This better
thinking.
be
What
good
if
now.
the
This
witch
better be
is
good,
voiced
'cause-
by a man doing a high voice?
Ooh, I like
Like-
that
like
actually.
extra-
It reminds me-
Benedict-
honestly, you know what it
Benedict
reminds me?
Cumberbatch.
It reminds me of
Paul Bettany.
Passion of the Christ. Passion of the Christ. A bald woman playing the devil in Passion of the Christ. That always
Yeah,
spooked the shit
yeah,
out of
yeah,
me.
yeah, okay,
so we
good.
do it reverse. It's a man doing a high.
Yeah, like when
Like-
Cameron Diaz dressed as a guy in Charlie.
No, but that's a woman. I'm saying it's a man. It's
wait.
an
It's
actor.
fucking scary.
David Tennant.
Have
you ever seen
He's in with Netflix.
Have you ever seen his cross dressing and his
But
woman?
is it
Shut up.
scary?
Martin
that's-
Short.
Martin Short.
Martin
No, it's
fucking
got to be
Short.
like what?
Maya
Like Vin
Rudolph.
Diesel. No, it's got to be somebody. It's got to be somebody that's
about
gonna
family.
like. You know what it needs to be? It needs to be somebody where we're all
The
gonna
Bill
go. We're all
Chandler.
gonna shudder and go, oh fuck that.
William Dafoe.
Oh yeah, okay.
Willem, first of all.
William
But,
Dafoe.
Sorry.
No, but we
Oh,
can,
his brother.
we can't get Willem, but we could get William Dafoe.
Yeah, we can't afford
How many
Willem.
times have I done that on this show?
Which one's available?
Said everyone's name wrong.
I don't know. Oh shit.
Willem Dafoe would be great, by the
Willem
way.
Dafoe. Ooh, that's kind of spooky. Willem
He
Dafoe
played
doing
Jesus.
no. Oh, wait. When did he?
So
play
did Jim
Jesus?
Caviezel.
Yeah, I was thinking of Jim Caviezel. Of course, I was thinking
He
of Passion.
played Jesus in Last Temptation.
Yeah, he was great in that.
We've all seen Begotten, right? By the way.
We've all seen Antichrist.
I tried to watch Begotten. I couldn't.
Well, I'm sorry. We haven't all seen Begotten. We've seen the first 5 minutes of Begotten,
exactly.
right? Okay, so that's
all I needed.
What I meant to say is I saw the scary part of Begotten.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's what I'm picturing. That's what you just made me picture with Willem Dafoe.
Can I swap out Eisenberg for Shia LaBeouf?
Oh yes.
Wait a minute. I like Shia LaBeouf better.
He's better. He's better.
He's also missing a tooth. That's perfect.
He was, dude. He was he was pretty.
I went to his all my movies. It was fucking dope.
Oh, you did? I wanted to go. I watched it online.
I waited like 16 hours to watch the Even Stevens movie though.
What was
that was his favorite apparently from his face.
That movie's fucking great.
Which one?
Charlie Countryman.
Oh, I didn't see
that.
That
movie is really good.
What's
really fucking good.
What about Tom Hiddleston doing the voice of the witch?
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What about Taylor Swift as the voice of the witch?
Now that you mentioned Begotten, that director is pretty damn good, man.
I can't think of his name, but he's got a short coming out. He's kickstarting it.
You know what? Maybe he.
We got 12 minutes.
What are you gonna fucking?
No shit. We got 12 minutes. Okay, so all right, so
they're on the rise.
You know what? Let's not land on the voice of the witch. It's gonna come to us.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the title though a little
Still
bit.
think William Dafoe.
And then I'm gonna keep working on my
Tilda Swinton.
Oh, she's spooky. Yeah.
Damn.
She's spooky.
Every episode, she comes in. She's
our favorite.
I love her.
She's
Let
one of
me
the
ask
best.
you guys, because you guys obviously run the podcast. What is there anything else that we're missing that we need for Mr. I think Mr. Hollywood will let us go with the. We're a little lacking in the beat by beats.
We're missing the structure, but I think we have enough of it.
But also, I mean, it's a Netflix thing.
Yeah.
They're gonna make it. You know what I mean? Like, so they'll work it out.
Yeah.
Sorry, you said this is a Netflix movie or series?
It's a Netflix movie. It's a Netflix
It's an
movie.
original movie, and
Yes.
it's got Matthew McConaughey in it, which is
Right. So that's
so
I think Mr. Hollywood will give us a pass on the
and Mr.
specifics.
Netflix-
Although now I'm
Mr.
thinking
Netflix.
Andrew Jackson Adventures might be a good series.
Son of a bitch, Sean.
young Andrew Jackson Adventures.
Well, we got 12 minutes.
It's
Can we
the
up it to an
Buckaroo
hour and 12
Banzai
minutes?
starring Andrew Jackson.
So we need what's the
Andrew
catchy
Jackson Adventures?
fucking Netflix title? What is the catchy Netflix title? It's got to be
Old Hickory.
Okay. Is it a
That's his nickname,
explain?
isn't it?
Oh wait, was it?
Yeah, that's his.
Okay. See these.
But
I don't know.
but you can't call it because it's about the Bell Witch. It's not really about
Also,
Andrew
that would
Jackson.
spoil.
You gotta call it the Bell Witch.
Would that spoil who the
We got to split.
protagonist
We
is?
got to split it between like
Hickory and the
lore
Bell.
of-
It's a shame
lore
the
of
movie
Andrew
The
Hickory
Witch
Dickory
had the name, the
Dock.
title,
There.
The Witch, because that would have been great
Would've
for
been
this.
good. Yeah. No, it's too simple, man. That worked for that.
Simple Man.
I was just thinking.
No. How about just
A simple man.
No, but how about The Witching?
Ew.
Witching.
Witching.
No.
Witching 2, Electric
exciting.
Boogaloo.
The Witching?
Yeah.
Which is which?
Ugh.
The Witching's no, because
Switch.
How about Casper meets
Worst
Wendy?
Switch?
Casper meets fucking.
How about Hocus Practice?
Stop it. We're saving that for next time.
Hocus Focus.
Hocus.
I hate us.
It's about a witch making her first film. No, I'm just giving you guys ideas. For, invite me back for that one. But
Witching
I
Hour?
don't mind Bell Witch. Like, let's make it generic kind of.
Bell
like,
Witch.
You know?
How about just Bell?
Bell Witch haunting.
Wait.
No?
What town did this take place in?
Bellraiser.
Bellraiser. Clive Barker's Bellraiser.
This was,
Everyone, it's
know how
Andrew
they-
Jackson in fucking SM gear.
This was in Tennessee, so
That's
like.
Is there a
we don't
town
do
in Tennessee?
Haunting of Tennessee.
No,
like
is there a
haunting
town in
of,
Tennessee? Is it a town in Tennessee?
Adams, Tennessee.
What if you just called it the Bell Family Chronicles?
Ew.
Jesus.
How do I hit you from this
I
distance?
don't know.
Really easily,
Can
actually.
I hit you with my
It's the fucking-
voice?
I blame Giallo wine. We're
You can
drinking
mute him. You
Giallo
can mute him.
wine. It's the superior
Bye-bye,
edition.
Will.
Bye-bye, Will.
Well, there was an 1894 book called "The Authenticated History of the Bell Witch."
There.
But
oh, yeah,
we
that's
don't want to
not
go
a
by the
fucking
book though.
Authentic Bill.
This is
Bell.
revisionist.
Bill.
This is revisionist, and this is all from the point of view
Wait.
of the president.
Bell, witch, bitch. The bitching.
The bitching.
The Bell Witch Chronicles?
These witches are bitches, which was the first title of Evil Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, was
Yeah.
that really?
That was the first title they came up with.
Good
These
thing
witches are bitches?
These witches are bitches.
I
Shit,
would've-
guys, we're running out. What do we got? 8 minutes left now?
Oh, that was.
We need
that
a-
was
Nine, yeah.
suggested
We need
by the
we need to come up with the
distributor,
title and the
All right, hold on.
shit.
No,
Shit.
titles
Help.
Bell Witch is cool, man.
No,
Bell Witch is too, but it's so
too
obvious.
easy.
I think.
What's wrong with it?
but
I'd
this
watch
is-
a show called.
this
I
is-
watch a movie called Bell
Think
Witch.
about the presentation, Blair Witch.
McConaughey.
Like, you know,
Oh,
it's
the Bell Witch
no,
Project.
Bell Witch. Bell Witch.
You know, from a marketing standpoint,
The Bell
brand
Witch
association
Diary?
is important. So anything with witch in it will be
The Bell Witch Diary.
Ew.
No, not the Bell Witch Diary.
Duffer Brothers
no,
present
Tales of the Bell Witch.
Tales of the Bell Witch.
Tales of the Bell Witch.
Beller things. No.
Tales of the Bell Witch.
Witchy things.
Shit, right? We're
Sisterhood?
so close. To the
Oh,
best
I got
pun
it.
in the
I got
world.
it. Drag me to Bell Witch.
That's what I'm thinking though. Honestly, we're so close to the best pun in the goddamn world.
Actually, I think from Sean's standpoint and the way I feel like this thing would be shot, it'd be very minimalist and atmospherical horror.
What if it's
I
just
think
called? What if it's just called Bell?
I think it should be Bell Witch Haunting. That's
Bell Witch?
Witch
No,
okay.
no,
Oh.
just the Bell Witch.
How about True?
Yeah.
True Bell Witch.
I think it's,
I'm
I think
so fucking. I'm tired.
I'm fucking rattled right now by Giallo wine.
I think it needs to just be boom, like a generic.
I think you need to say it only because that's gonna grab people. Cause it's
Okay.
like
All right.
Bell
All right.
Witch.
Fine.
Marketing standpoint,
Fine.
that's
Duffer Brothers,
Okay.
Bell Witch.
yeah.
Duffer
That's
Brothers
the
present.
title on IMDb. The Duffer Brothers apostrophe Bell Witch.
Yeah, Bell Witch, because there was movies called based on or partially based on this legend.
Oh,
was
really?
Blair Witch Project. In
Okay, that
99,
makes sense.
Bell Witch Haunting in 2004.
Oh, wait a minute. They made the Bell Witch Haunting.
They made the Bell Witch Haunting, an American Haunting in 2005. We all know that one.
Yes.
And
don't.
in 2007, Bell Witch the movie.
Oh.
And in 2013, Bell Witch Haunting.
Wait a
the
minute.
Bell Witch
Wait a
Haunting.
minute. There's already the Bell Witch? So
Yeah.
should this just be called Bell?
Bell Witch. Bell
Be-
Witch. Boom.
Bell Witch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bell Witch.
Bell Witch. Just
Is it
drop
one
the
word?
All
vowel.
right, now wait. What?
Two
Is
words.
it 2
what-
words? Okay.
It's important. What typeface are we using the title screen?
Times
for?
New Roman, baby. Comic Sans, baby.
this
Don't you
comes
fucking
later.
dare
Come on,
Comic
this
Sans
is-
Cool
me.
Vetica.
Helvetica.
Stranger Things
DA
font.
font.
Wingdings.
Wingdings. Oh, ew. I actually kind of like that.
You said ew.
Bell Witch. It's Bell Witch, but in Wingdings. You can't even fucking read it. It's actually
What the hell?
9/11 in Wingdings. It's like one of those like
no, it's a
hidden
building?
messages.
Oh,
It's like, yeah,
no.
Bell Witch turns into a hidden Wingdings message or some
Shit.
shit. You remember
like-
that? You guys remember that, right?
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm talking about the 9/11 conspiracy thing.
Sure.
Right?
I was more
Wingdings.
referring to like fucking.
I didn't just
Blair
come out
Witch-
of nowhere saying
Blair Witch
9/11.
2. Blair Witch 2 had a bunch of weird hidden
Oh,
things
yeah.
in it, so you could put that
Basically,
in.
if you want to see probably the most faithful version of this, it's called An American Haunting with Donald Sutherland and Sissy
That
Spacek.
wasn't. Yeah, did you see it? It was.
I heard it was abysmal,
Yeah,
terrible.
it was, yeah.
I didn't see it because I
Not
usually
our
go by
version.
like.
With Andrew Jackson is where we.
Well, if
is
Andrew
our
Jackson
twist.
Right,
Andrew
right,
Jackson's a
right.
werewolf, and
Okay, so we got the title. We don't know.
Yeah.
We still don't know who's voicing the witch.
It's-
Oh no,
it's
we said. Did we say
Witch.
we go with Tom Hiddleston? What are we
I
thinking?
was. I'm
Jack
still,
Nicholson.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, that's the reaction I wanted. I wanted like a ooh.
Susan Sarandon.
No, but it's got to be a guy. It's got to be.
that's-
Why?
Honestly,
It's
I
like a
like.
guy pitched.
It's a
weird,
guy
yeah,
doing a
like-
creepy
It's-
sort of like
honestly,
high-pitched voice.
If we should,
You know, like a woman.
I like
Vincent
the idea
Price.
of concluding this, showing
Come
the
on,
witch at
dude.
the end.
Christopher Lee.
I like the idea of showing this at
Jack
the,
Nicholson in drag,
No, Willem Dafoe in drag as the witch would be fucking
voiced
terrible.
by Jack Nicholson.
Oh, like in Boondock
So Willem
Saints.
Dafoe is the voice. Is that?
I think he's the witch.
He could be. You know what? He could voice it.
Because he did a cool Green Goblin.
You know
voice,
what? Yeah,
kinda,
but now
you know?
imagine that, but up.
Yeah, like
him
pitched
doing
higher,
like an.
right?
Imagine Willem Dafoe.
God.
Oh, he did it again.
Yeah,
I did it again.
I'm down with Willem Dafoe.
Having
Will-
whole conversations with the family.
I'm down with it. I'm down
Willem
with it.
Dafoe
So,
as the
so
Joker.
the movie is called Bell Witch.
Bell
And
Witch.
then Willem
Very
Dafoe.
generic,
No, Duffer
but
Brothers,
grabbing.
Bell Witch.
Duffer Brothers,
Avenge
Bell
me!
Witch.
Avenge me!
Finish it. Finish it.
It follows the minor adventure of Andrew Jackson, played by
Matthew McConaughey and James Woods.
as an
In
advanced age.
tandem.
It's
It's narrated. Actually, talking to the mic, right? It's narrated by. I'm like, hey.
It's
It's narrated by James Woods, but it
Yes.
stars Matthew McConaughey.
right, exactly.
That's cool.
And it stars as the Bell family. It stars
shit,
William H.
Winona
Macy.
Ryder.
William H.
William H.
Macy,
Macy,
Winona Ryder,
Winona Ryder,
Alicia Vikander as
And-
Betsy Bell,
and
Shia LaBeouf.
and
Patrick
Shia
Wilson
LaBeouf as Joshua.
Josh
No,
Gar-
not Patrick
Jo-
Wilson. Shia LaBeouf as
Shia LaBeouf
Joshua
as
Gardner.
Josh Gardner, okay. And that's the tormented family of the Bell Witch, and we follow the Bell Witch story from the perspective of the ghost investigator / military leader /
President of the United
genocide
baby.
Fucking
Future president.
Call
destroyer,
the ghostess.
fucking destroyer, Andrew Jackson. You know, classic American fucking like destroyer.
He made America kind of okay again.
Make America kind of
So this is
okay again. I love
This
Fuck
is
it.
of
awesome.
America.
So,
yeah.
so we're kind of grasping or banking on the success of the recent The Witch, not so recent anymore.
The Witch.
The Conjuring
only a year
movies.
ago.
So we're
Not
so
even.
we're,
It's this
so
year.
we're
Not
going
even-
a little. We're going. We got the prestige of like a period piece.
The
kind of,
soundtrack
I
is
love
done
the
by
best.
we
Disaster
also,
Piece.
and we
Nope.
have modern scares. here.
Survive.
Who do we
No.
say? No, we said Taking Back Sunday. Wait, how much time do we have?
Wait.
Oh,
How
the voice.
much
The voice is Willem Dafoe. The voice
Yes.
of the
No,
Bell Witch.
the witch is played by
Yes.
Willem Dafoe because we are going to do a
The Bell
scene at
Witch.
the end.
So we're gonna
where-
see him like in a Unforgiven like old.
The last shot of the film should just be like
fucking-
across the room. He's in his deathbed. Everyone
Yes.
forget.
And the witch is
pulls
there.
in, when it pulls back, everyone's gone, and
But
he's
the
just
witch
like-
is there.
He just go. Wait, what if we don't see the witch and it just ends with him saying no,
Okay.
no. Cut to black.
Oh, okay. So he was haunted by the witch and his own.
Or do we
His
cut to?
own,
Do we cut to so far across the room you can't tell if it's a woman, but it's Willem Dafoe, and it's just kind of
I
like
think you should just see the back
just
of them.
standing in the
and
doorway,
not, yeah.
hovering in the doorway. That's the
Yeah,
final
yeah,
shot
yeah.
of the
You
film.
shouldn't even see the front.
And
of it.
No.
You should see
he
the
starts
back.
thinking-
screaming, no.
I'm thinking in
I
the
don't want
window.
Andrew Jackson to
See the
lose.
in the window.
Oh, he
no,
loses.
The
He
bed's
loses?
like right in front of a window.
He's
and
made
sees
his
the,
bed,
It's
you
in
know?
the window.
Very Salem's Lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
Okay,
Salem's
yeah.
Lot.
Classic.
Love
What
that
if-
fucking
I didn't see the movie. I
What
only read the
if
book.
James Woods is in bed and then Willem Dafoe, female witch, comes
He's in bed with him.
and then instead of saying no,
Get on in here, honey.
No,
come on.
he like grabs
One more before I go.
grabs the witch and he falls.
You wanted to end
he
with
falls
a
into
goddamn-
hell, and they're falling down into hell.
And then it goes.
he's, like,
and then it
punching-
goes. Your lipstick is collar. Don't bother, Angel.
He's punching the bell witch.
I smelt my villain on the mountainside.
Yeah, and they land, and then James Woods is punching the
the
shit out of
Balrog?
Willem.
I'm Old Hickory.
It's the fucking
I'm
Balrog.
old Hickory.
I found myself falling through time.
No,
and
but
space.
seriously, I think it should end with the witch.
Finger that
from-
goddamn mic stand. God
Sorry,
damn it!
I love
keep
the way it
seeing
feels.
this.
I just like the way it
Very
feels.
put off.
Okay, so we're going up now.
All right, we're going up to Mr. Hollywood. We got the Taking Back Sundays doing this credits, right?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Which
No.
song though?
The Witch Song. That's what it's called. That's the name of the song. Witch Song.
Though.
Your lipstick is cut. No, it's not. It's not that.
That's
is it?
cute
No.
without the E. God damn it.
Wait,
No.
real quick. Using the beginning
Honestly,
of cute. Wait.
Panic at the Disco would be
I've got a
better-
bad
That would be
feeling
in the
about
soundtrack.
this.
But using very
No,
nice.
no,
Using cute without the E. The beginning of Your Lipstick is Colored, Don't Bother, Angel. I know exactly what goes. What are the lyrics with the Witch Song? Real quick.
I
Go.
don't fucking know. I'm
Your
too-
lipstick is collar, don't bother, Angel. What is it really? What are the
I don't-
the
I have
parody
no
of
idea
it?
where we're going
They're
with this right now.
They're parodying their own song, but for the Witch Song. What are the lyrics? Based on that, change something.
I can't. I'm too drunk. I'm drunk.
Your witchcraft.
Eric, do it.
Your witchcraft is
It is what
bother.
is bothered by William
Don't
Dafoe.
bother, devil.
By William Dafoe, Angel.
All right, we got it. All right, so is Mr.
All right.
Hollywood gonna like this? I don't know.
I
We
think
don't know?
we need a supernatural hit. You know, we need a supernatural ghost
Stranger
story
Things
hit.
is hot.
So yeah, I think
Coming
we should
off
go with
Stranger
it.
Things.
Conjuring 2.
to bring the girls from We Might Be Superheroes to dress up again.
Conjuring 2 was a huge fucking hit. So I think we're kind of
and
you
so
know.
is True Detective season 1.
And we also have the prestige.
I
of-
like that you specified.
We also have the prestige of like something like The Witch, so we're going in with
There
that.
you go.
So that's
Classic film.
that's our selling points
Duffer
right there.
Brothers are hot.
It's like you get the
McConaughey's
numbers
hot.
of Conjuring 2, but the prestige of The Witch right
It's almost
here.
yeah. I feel like
Star-studded cast.
We
Still-
really
Michael-
made
Michael
I still
Caine is
think
also in
that-
this.
We built okay. Well, we built this thing
I
up
still
with. He's
think
just in there.
that,
He's the mayor of the town.
Survive
We
should do
built
the
this
soundtrack.
thing up. Well,
No.
Taking Back Sunday. Sorry. We
No, the
built
dude-
this thing up with.
on rock and roll.
Wait. What if I can fucking come up with a parody Taking Back Sunday song before this airs? Can we end it with that?
Don't.
sure. If you
Don't
can.
if you can.
Soundtrack by who did this shit? Like the soundtrack of There Will Be Blood from Radiohead. What's his name?
Alex Green farts.
Green. Yeah, that guy.
Greenwald? No.
Green farts?
Alan
No,
Green
no,
might
no, 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 no,
Very
no,
well
that's
might
not
be
his name.
Green farts.
I'm gonna
Alan
hate
Greenspan.
myself. I'm gonna hate myself.
He was the he was the head of the Federal Reserve. Which, by the way, Andrew
Which-
Jackson tried to end. He tried to. He ended,
No, that's
he,
good,
he,
though.
No, he
No,
did
that's
end
good, though.
central banking.
The guy who did this score for There Will Be Blood. All the P.T.
What about the
Anderson
people that
movies.
just did the music from The Witch? Because that's like kind of
Well,
perfect.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. But this was the better version of that.
With
Like,
it's like a shaking a coin purse.
that music was great, but the music it really bit off of the music from There Will Be Blood and every
really, I thought it was more Shining.
Kubrick movie. Yeah, very
Shining,
Kubrick.
very
yeah.
very Shining-esque.
Okay. All right.
All right, so that's
we're
it.
headed up
I dig
there.
it.
That is a spooky Halloween episode.
Johnny
dig it.
Johnny
Big
Greenwood
podcast.
is the composer.
Johnny Greenwood.
Johnny
sorry.
Greenwood is the composer. Okay.
Johnny Greenwood.
Alex Green farts.
we were close. All right, so we're headed
One
up there.
syllable was correct.
Better than you guys.
Eric, thank you so much, man.
Oh, thank you so much for having
How
me.
can people find you and your projects?
Honestly, just like Twitter,
Google?
Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm at Striffleric everywhere. Striffleric. It's kind of my name, like
ribbed.
flipped around and backwards. Didn't we talk about this recently? Where you were confused by that? I
I-
merged it. Yeah,
I was.
You thought it was Striffler Eric.
Yes,
I merged it into Striffleric. Finally figured out it's something I could do with my name. But
All right.
yeah, that's me. Anything I post about anything I'm doing there. So I would say
Fantastic.
go there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
you do-
Nyctophobia might be going on now. I mean, if all
Yeah.
goes well, it's we don't have any tickets available. I mean, hopefully right now when
But-
this is airing. But
Yeah.
but in general, Nyctophobia. It's Synthetic presents Nyctophobia is the name of this year's
Good.
show. And we're doing it now. I hope it's going well. And if it's not going well, I hope I'm
I've
happy.
been to it, and
right.
it's probably perfect.
It's
I
doing,
hope so.
It's doing so well.
That's
I hope it's
awesome.
doing something.
That's
all.
awesome. All
Thank
right.
you so
Thank you.
much.
Seriously, thank you guys
Thank
for
you,
having me.
Eric.
This
Yes,
was so
great,
much
man.
fun.
This
Yes.
was a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
I hope people enjoy this episode,
This
so you
might
guys
be
invite
our
me back at
longest
some point.
podcast.
It is
You
our
will
very.
have to
It
come
is
back.
our longest.
Oh,
This is a
God.
milestone.
It is our
But I
drunkest.
do hope that
Our
people actually
drunkest.
enjoy it, so I can be invited back because this was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
I would
We'll
love
see
to
what
do
the
it
box office numbers do. and
True.
on
Very
Box office
true.
numbers. It's a Netflix thing. There's no box office numbers.
We'll see
The
how
streaming numbers, the
subscribers-
streaming
we'll-
numbers.
yeah,
The
We'll
streaming
see how
numbers.
it influences.
We'll check our
the
Google
zeitgeist.
Analytics.
How
Honestly,
it influences
right.
culture,
Social
like
media. How it
Stranger
influences
Things
social
did.
media. Yes.
There's no real way to track it, so we don't know.
But
can't
That's
believe
the
Stranger
Netflix
Things
model.
got passed up by 14 or something.
That's
That
why they get
works.
free shit. Everything's free.
But happy Halloween, everyone!
Happy Halloween, happy
Happy
Halloween,
Halloween
everybody.
season.
Happy Halloween.
And this is the Pitch It Movie Podcast starring Pete Bune, Sean King, Will
Yes.
Puntarich, and guest directed by Eric Striffler.
Directed, sure. Thank you, everybody.
We should say that all of this concept, everything that we came up with
is ours.
owned by
Eric,
Pete,
Sean, Will.
Right. Whether
Yes.
we like it or not, we own this concept, this idea, this.
And if you're interested
Blah, blah,
in
blah.
our wine brand,
Giallo wine. Giallo wine.
Giallo wine. We have
Gallo.
the Suspiria.
Gallo.
We have the Suspiria brand out now, and it's wonderful.
And we're drinking it.
All right.
And if
You
anybody's
guys
wondering what that
seem to-
smell is, I green farted.
That's something.
All right,
Thanks,
wish us luck.
guys.
We're headed upstairs to meet with Mr. Hollywood. Wish us luck.
And see you or hear you or listen to us next week for our
Yes.
very special
We'll
Halloween
hear you next
time.
time.
Starring Ken Hanley from Fangoria.
Oh, wait, it's a secret. Is it a secret?
No, it's
I think we
Fangoria.
don't care. Fuck them.
All right, yeah. Listen next week for
Yeah.
our very special Halloween episode.
That's a good one. Not that we did it already, but that's a good one.
Yeah, not
right.
that we recorded
Bye.
these
Have
reverse.
fun running on your
RIP,
treadmill
everybody.
if
Be
you're at the
careful out
gym
there.
right now.
Trick or treating.
Thanks
Okay.
to all 2
Or-
people that are listening.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my God.
Yo, guys, that was fucking awesome.
That was so much fun.
Was that a good one though? I don't know. You tell me.
I would watch the shit out of that.
Okay.
That's awesome.
It felt more legitimate than it felt less funny and more legitimate. So I hope that was okay.
That happens
We
sometimes.
laughed our asses off. You've been listening to the Pitch It Movie Podcast. If you like what you've heard, do us a favor and subscribe to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, or on your favorite podcast app. And please don't forget to leave us a comment too.
Next time on the Pitch It Movie Podcast.
So can Keanu try to be the voice of reason at a certain point? He's like, no, guys, I want to, he meets the werewolf team and he's just like, I want to be with you guys. And they fucking rip them apart.
On the bus, when they're riding and they're all happy, we just hear, somebody once told me the world.
This is the night. This takes place in the 90s, right?
That's a new jam.
Listen and subscribe to the Pitch It Movie Podcast on your favorite podcast app to automatically get the latest episodes every week for free.